presented by Forever Vets Animal Hospital.
Well, the party was nice, the party was pumping. Hey, yeah. Until the fellas started name calling. And the girls respond to the call. I have a poor one shout out. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
Icemen fans, get on your feet and welcome to the ice, your Jacksonville Icemen. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup for your Icemen. On defense, number 14, Riker Killens. Also on defense, number 28, Brendan Miller. At forward, number 19, Eric Bradford. At forward, number 21, Alex Olivier Voyer. And at forward, number 22, Era Nazarian. In goal for your Icemen tonight, number 35, Kyle Kaiser. Jacksonville is coached by Jason Christie.
And good evening, everyone. It is down to the final 7 games of the regular season for the Jacksonville Icemen as they make their push for the Kelly Cup playoffs. As the Icemen host the Florida Everblades tonight in a gotta-have kind of game for Jacksonville, coming off a 3-game losing streak right now over the weekend. For more on tonight's game, here's my broadcast partner, Alex Reed, with your Gears of the Game.
And it's time for your Gears of the Game, presented by the Jacksonville Transportation Authority, where tonight the Icemen play host to the Florida Everblades at Veterans Memorial Arena. Well, this will mark the 3rd time in as many games the two teams will go head-to-head. It was the Everblades taking rounds 1 and 2 this past Friday and Saturday down in Estero. And with the 2 wins, the Everblades were able to clinch a spot in the Kelly Cup playoffs. Now, for the Icemen, they're very much alive here in the playoff hunt, but they are going to have to make best of what they got here in the remaining 7 games, and that'll start here tonight, continued in tomorrow in a very key game against the Orlando Solar Bears, one of the teams that the Icemen are chasing. And the Icemen getting great production lately out of Brandon Gignac. Gignac saw his 3-game goal-scoring streak snapped on Saturday, but he is still riding a 5-game point streak. But the Icemen have been leaning on him lately to put the puck in the net, and Gignac is certainly a player to watch here tonight. Now, looking over the Everblades, they got a couple thorns in the side of the Icemen, and that is Alex Kyle to start off. Kyle right now with 14 points and 9 goals against Jacksonville, while Captain John McCarron with 13 points as well. Earlier this morning, I had a chance to chat with Icemen forward Ian McKinnon, get his thoughts on tonight's matchup, the big rivalry with the Everblades that has developed here this season, and then, of course, his time with the Providence Bruins in the American Hockey League.
Yeah, I think everyone knows that tonight's a really big game for our season, and you know, every game the last few weeks and months have been very important, and we got to bear down and get this one tonight. You know, we got to play our game, be hard-hitting, you know, don't take no passengers tonight, and you know, make sure we bear down our chances. Yeah, it was a good year up there. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot, and you know, there's a lot of guys you can learn a lot from up there, and just, you know, working on your craft outside of the game and outside of the rink. You know, it's very important, and I feel like bringing it down here, you know, just doing everything I can to help the team win.
Game time is set for 7 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Arena. If you can't make it tonight, the Icemen will be back on home ice tomorrow night against the Orlando Solar Bears. Stage is set for a big matchup here between the Everblades and the Icemen. This has been your Gears of the Game.
And with that, we are ready for your opening face-off between the Icemen and Florida Everblades. Puck is down between Eric Bradford and Michael Neville. It is the Icemen pulling it away and bringing it into the Everblades zone. We are underway here in downtown Jacksonville. The Icemen hosting the first place Florida Everblades. And in Jacksonville in desperate need of a victory. If they're going to have an opportunity to get into the Kelly Cup playoffs, they need their home games, and they need them to be victories. That starts tonight here against Florida as the Icemen bring it into the Everblades zone. They'll get a line change on the fly. It is Stefan LeBlanc for the Everblades behind his own net. The Icemen complete a line change back on the ice. Welcome back your captain, Wasey Rabbit, who has missed the last few weeks due to injuries. Actually served as an assistant coach for the Icemen for the last few weeks, but back in the lineup tonight. And here come the Icemen with possession. It is Matula over the blue line, tries to tap it away from LeBlanc, knocked free by Winicky, who moves it to an open wing and finds his defenseman, Colby Sissons. Sissons up ahead, trying to find a lead pass for Cameron Hebig. Puck is going to be called for a stoppage in play, and we'll have a whistle just over a minute into the contest. 18:57 to go. 0-0 in the early going. Wasey Rabbit, great to have him back on the ice, but the Icemen are without a couple of key components to their forward unit. No Brendan Warren tonight out of action. Also no Pascal Ake tonight. So Jacksonville will have to have a couple of other guys, including Wasey, pick up the slack for those two pretty large losses. Still plenty of talent, of course, up front for the Icemen as the puck is behind the net of Kyle Kaiser, and here's a drive from Hebig that goes just wide of the net. Your goaltender tonight for the Icemen is Kyle Kaiser as the Icemen bring it into the Florida zone. It's going to be a delayed offside. Jacksonville has to come back and regroup, and Florida takes it through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, it is Berzola with a shot that goes well wide to the short side. Centering feed and a forehand just goes wide. Getting a piece of it there from Jacksonville on the back check, I believe, was Brandon Gignac. Gignac takes it to the blue line. The Everblades right back out. They may have a 2-on-1 if they hustle. It's Hebig over the left wing side. Rister and a score. And it's 1-0 on a goal from Cameron Hebig. Just 1:42 into the game. Using a defenseman as a screen. It's possible that it was even deflected into the net. But either way, it's a 1-0 lead. See if on the replay if it was maybe deflected in. No, just a moving screen. That went right over the glove of Kyle Kaiser. Very difficult to read. And Hebig, who has not had much time with the Everblades this year, but he's got 14 points in 12 games this year. Most of his time in the American Hockey League this year, and he connects for his 5th goal of the season. So the Icemen will have to find a way to come from behind in this one. Not the way they wanted things to get started, of course. Jacksonville coming off a pair of losses to the Everblades in Florida over the weekend. This is also the rubber match of the season series as we have a penalty coming, and this is on the Icemen as well. Holding against Derek Lodermeyer. And a power play for the Everblades. Your referee tonight, Logan Gruel. I'm not sure if we've seen him all season long, but he is your official tonight. And Lodermeyer heads into the box. So a very challenging start for the Icemen. Everblades on the power play this year, 10th in the league at 16.3%. The Everblades win the draw. The wrist shot is blocked by Matula. Comes back to Joe Pendenza. Trying for the centering feed. It's knocked away by Trevor Hamilton, and it slides out to the neutral zone. Colby Sissons picks it up from there, defended by Rabbit. Florida's Joe Pendenza flips it to the right side. Behind the net, it is Cole Sanford. Takes a huge lick from Trevor Hamilton, but the Everblades keep possession. Pendenza at the left wing half wall to Sissons at the point. Sissons to the right side, finds Miles Powell. Sissons gets it back, looking for Pendenza. Rister is blocked by the Icemen. They're going to skate with it, possible 3-man rush. But they're at the end of a shift shorthanded. They just want to take the safe way out, and they'll play it deep in this Florida zone. A minute 14 to go on the power play for the Everblades. It is Sissons, defended by Gerdukas. Sissons with a drop pass for Hebig, who just scored on his last shift. Hebig into the zone, onside, it's Winicky, cross ice for LeBlanc at the right point. LeBlanc plays it off the wall for Solo, knocked away by Jacksonville, comes away for the Icemen. Here is Gerdukas. Gerdukas over the blue line, looks for a trailer on the play. His pass intended for Binkley is broken up by Solo. Zach Solo knocked it free as Binkley tried to activate into the rush shorthanded. The Icemen are killing some valuable time here on this penalty as the Everblades have it back at their own line. It is Hebig getting to the blue line, no further. The Icemen again play it out to center. 30 seconds to go on the power play. It's John McCarron into the zone, looking for Winicky around the wall for Solo. Solo will try the opposite side. It goes by McCarron. Helping out is Hebig. Hebig at the left circle to the blue line for LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a wrister and a screen that is deflected into the corner. Pinching in from the blue line is Solo, looking for Winicky. Cross ice it is Hebig. Hebig to the line for LeBlanc. LeBlanc for Hebig one more time. 6 seconds on the power play. Right side, it is Solo for LeBlanc. LeBlanc with a wrister. It's deflected in front and loose. Trying to pick it up is Kaiser. Couldn't get it free, but the Icemen do pull it away. And it's Voyer stick handling up the right side. Looking for Lodermeyer just out of the penalty box. Lodermeyer with a shot on goal from a dead angle. Save is made by Jake Hildebrand. Rebound to the blue line. Shot on net. Hildebrand makes another stop on an easy wrister from Trevor Hamilton. So a good pushback from the Icemen and an effective penalty kill as well. And perhaps that'll provide a little momentum and have the Icemen back in the hockey game. They'd love to even the score very quickly. You don't want to fall behind by more than a goal to the Everblades. Much rather play even up against this club. Told you this is the rubber match of the season series. Jacksonville has won 8 of the previous 15. So the worst that Jacksonville can do is 8-8, but Florida also has a winning record at 7-6-2 on the year. Both teams have 16 points against each other. So whoever wins this one will end up with the most points in the season series. No other team in the ECHL has a winning record against the Florida Everblades. Only Jacksonville. They're the only ones. Florida still far and away the division leader at 39-18, 3-2 on the year. Puck is in the neutral zone. Coming away with it are the Everblades. It is Kyle Newber, defended by Michael Kim. Newber all the way to the blue line, but it's intercepted there by Jacksonville. Gerdukas leading the rush. Smatula for Hamilton at the blue line, onside of the Icemen. Looking for the pass is Smatula. Curls to the blue line, knocked away there by Florida. And it's Kyle Newber playing it to the red line. Cross ice for Levko Koper. Long slap shot is knocked away by Killens, but man, did he feel that one, blocking that shot, I believe, with his right leg. He's up on his feet again and apparently okay. He's a hockey player. They will take those slap shots all season long. Here come the Icemen through the neutral zone. It is Saraceno kicking it into the zone. Hildebrand has to take the puck himself, so no icing here. Florida looking to clear it away, but it's held in by Jacksonville and Christopher Brown. Brown with a wrister. That goes wide. Looking for a deflection on it was Saraceno. Killens to the blue line. Miller with a wrister. That goes wide to the short side. Karaming to the near side wall. Trying to keep it in, unable to do so is Riker Killens. Killens now gives it up to Zach Berzola, and Berzola will play it into the Jacksonville end. It's 1-0 Everblades, 14:06 to go in the first period and a winding clock. Icemen have the puck deep in their own end. It's Brendan Miller. Softball pitching it into the Everblades zone. Sanford bangs it off the glass safely to center ice. Jacksonville coming right back with it. A feed looking for Nazarian, avoids him. It'll go in behind to the Florida, deep in the Florida end. Blake Winicky plays it cross ice, unable to handle it as Hebig. Here come the Icemen into the zone, they're onside. Voyer looking for Bradford, he was held up. The Everblades get the steal and another clear out to center. The Icemen in possession. It is Jacob Friend, D to D for Jason Binkley. Voyer tries to sweep it in on the backhand. Logan Rowe first on the puck there. Behind the net and a steal from Jacksonville. All alone it was Voyer, but it was caught between his skates. Needed to be right on his blade, and he couldn't quite get it there. In transition, it's Florida. It's McCarron with a shot on net. Save is made by Kaiser. He'll eat it up and take the faceoff. 13-14 to go in the first period, and the Everblades with an early lead. It is 1-0 Florida. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen.
Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a Pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
It's a 1-0 hockey game. The Florida Everblades have the lead early on in this contest. Faceoff will be in the Icemen zone, left side of their netminder, Kyle Kaiser, who's had some tough luck since coming back to the Icemen from the Providence Bruins. Has not won a game yet. The games that he's played, the defense not quite where Jason Christie would have liked it on those particular nights. Mostly they've been good, but not on those particular games when Kaiser has started. Let's see if the Icemen can bottle things up defensively as Jacksonville takes it into the zone. They're onside. Drop pass it as Hamilton. Wrist shot is blocked by Masella, who just came back from a long-term injury for the Everblades, but he is back in the lineup, and he should be ready for the postseason push for Florida. It's Masella. Cross ice for John McCarron, their team captain. McCarron wrists it in cross corner. Kaiser will stay in his crease. Comes around the wall for Hamilton, loose into the corner. Knocked free by Jacksonville, and it's Abbott Gerdukis leading the way. Gerdukis for Rabbit. He'll get to center ice. Soft flip into the zone. Hildebrand knocks it aside for Colby Sissons. Logan Rowe plays it cross ice. Pendenza loses the handle on a hit from Ian McKinnon, who's coming out firing tonight. The Icemen with possession. It is Killens dropping it for Miller. Miller shifting on his backhand, gets away from a double team, gets it to the blue line of Florida, but no further than that. Tied up along the boards, near side, right below where my broadcast viewpoint is, and the Everblades eventually come away with possession. It is Sissons with a cross-ice look right on the tape of Pendenza. Pendenza looking for Kyle. Off the toe of his stick, the Icemen pull it away towards the blue line for Christopher Brown. Brown has it popped up into the air and out of play. It goes off the curved glass between the two team benches. So we'll have a stoppage and a face-off in the neutral zone with 11:50 to go in period number 1. Florida with an early goal from Cameron Hebig at 1:42 into the first period. They also had a power play just after that, but the Icemen killed that one off. And now it's the Icemen trying to gain some extra momentum now that they are down by a goal. And here comes Jacksonville playing it into the Florida zone. Berzola looking for the steal there is Eric Bradford, and he does knock it loose. It goes to the blue line. Jacob Friend, cross ice for Jason Binkley. Binkley into the high slot. It is Bradford turning to his backhand. Save is made with the right pad by Hildebrand. Rebound is blocked, and it's a foot race for the puck. Can Binkley get there? Yes, he just barely does. Excellent play, but the Everblades still with possession. It is Solo at the left circle. Solo stepping around the man. Looks to center in front. Cannot set up Alex Kyle, but nice stick handling there from Zach Solo as his feed now to Soul. Cody Soul goes out of his reach and out to center ice. 11 minutes to go in the first. Jacksonville down 1-0. It's Voyer into the zone offensively, looking for Saraceno behind the Everblade net. Saraceno to the blue line. It is Michael Kim. Just got a piece of it and then loses the handle, and the Everblades will clear it out. It will not be called icing, so Kaiser will leave the puck for Christopher Brown. Brown to the right wing. It is Hamilton back for Brown, accelerating through the neutral zone. Brown with some speed before he gives it up at the blue line. It is Logan Rowe off the end boards for Ben Masella. Masella's stretch pass deflected by Powell all the way down to Kaiser, so that eliminates an icing call. And the Icemen will have to stick handle out of their zone. They get it to the blue line, but not out. It's held in by Florida. Powell at the top of the circle. Has it poke checked away. Brown looking to stick handle it away. Tries to get by Logan Rowe. Cannot. Held in again by Florida. An interception by Michael Kim on a pass from the Everblades. And finally, Jacksonville gets it up the left wing side, and they will skate through center ice this time. It is Saraceno looking for Kim. Kim has it knocked away by Logan Rowe. He knocked it right out of the air to intercept that pass, and the Everblades right back in offensively. It's Neuber with a centering feed. All alone is Koper, and he bangs it off the post to the stick side of Kaiser. All alone there was Levko Koper at the top of the circle as the Icemen having trouble clearing out of their zone. It's Koper behind the Jacksonville net. Koper trying to spin away from Riker Killens. Gerdukis is there trying to steal the puck. Gerdukis taps it to the near side walls. Matula gets it out. Gerdukis hustles for it, but the Everblades beat him by a stride. Now Gerdukis gets the steal, however, behind the Everblade net. Gerdukis trying to tap it loose for Rabbit. Rabbit in the left wing corner. Around the wall we go. Riker Killens will be first on the puck for the Icemen. Shot towards goal. Blocked in front. It actually went off his own man in Wasey Rabbit. He couldn't get out of the way of that shot. And the Everblades clear the zone. 9:06 to go in the first period. And a near steal by Florida. Bradford was fortunate to be able to keep possession. Up the left side, the Everblades keep it in the zone again. Bradford spinning away and dropping it behind his net for Killens. Killens up the wall. Out to center ice. Soul gives it up in a steal from Jacksonville. It is Bradford on the left wing side. Throws it on net. Easy stick save by Hildebrand. Taking the body is Brendan Miller. Trying to get the puck to the blue line for Voyer, who had covered for him, but the Everblades play it to center. It's Miller. Up ahead. Bradford rims it around. Voyer first on the puck. Tries to bank it off of Hildebrand. Nearly got the bank shot to go. Friend from the blue line for the Icemen. Rister in a screen up high. Save is made. Rebound. Turnaround shot by Nazarian. On his backhand. Looks for another player to pass the puck to. He'll go to the line for Binkley. Bradford at the right circle. Rister goes wide. Pressure here from Jacksonville. Looking for the equalizer. Hildebrand with a save. It is Binkley now. Centering feed. Deflects to the opposite corner. Friend to the blue line for Gignac. Gignac looking to go back to Friend. Into the corner it is Voyer. Voyer into the slot. Gignac with a drive, and just getting a piece was Hildebrand with a glove. Gignac for Voyer. Voyer at the right wing boards. Florida's players are exhausted. The Icemen with McKinnon with a drive. Just missed. Hildebrand wasn't ready. Gignac with a backhander. Save is made, and the rebound is finally covered by Jake Hildebrand. Best pressure in the early going there from Jacksonville. Looking for the pushback against Florida. They are still down 1-0, but a great shift going into this break. 7:45 to go in the first period. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
A superb shift from the Icemen, but not enough to get on the scoreboard. They are down 1-0. The Icemen, after that push, now have 7 shots on net. After it was a early surge from the Everblades, taking the lead and having a power play in just the first 4 minutes of the contest. Faceoff is in the Florida zone. Everblades win it. They'll skate to center. It is Winicky chipping it in on the right wing side. Masella, the defenseman, is in deep. He'll be first on the puck, moving it to an open corner. Smatula tries to poke it around the wall. Smatula trying to kick it ahead. Can't do it. The Everblades hold it in. Hamilton takes a hit from Hebig. Hebig, however, gets the steal, flipping it to McCarron. McCarron fanned on it. Can Jacksonville clear the zone? They'll bat it out to center ice, but they can't contain it. It would have been a hand pass anyway, even if the Icemen were on the puck first. It's Logan Rowe behind his own net. Just getting away from Smatula. Now Smatula got a piece of it, nearly got the steal right in front of the goaltender, Hildebrand. Logan Rowe very fortunate to get away with that one. The Everblades, however, come back. A feed looking for Winicky, knocked aside by Jacksonville defensively. I believe it was Kim that got a piece of it. Winicky now for Hebig. Hebig for John McCarron. McCarron cross-ice look. It is Stefan LeBlanc. Centering pass, knocked away. Getting a piece of it there was Kaiser. Couple of men go down, one for each team. Hamilton and Winicky. Everblades still with some pressure in the zone. A shot is blocked by Rabbit. LeBlanc gets his own rebound. Looking to go to the opposite wing, now to the near side. It is Gerdukis. Gerdukis can't clear it yet. Centering pass, knocked aside by Hamilton. Comes free for Jacksonville. Here comes Gignac. Gignac for Gerdukis. He is exhausted, but he will take it over the blue line. Dropping it for Gignac into the high slot. It's McKinnon with a wrister. Save made by Hildebrand. What a great shot that was from Ian McKinnon, and what a setup as well from Brandon Gignac as the Everblades grabbed hold of it. They'll play it to center ice. Jacksonville looking for the loose change there. Miles Powell takes a double team hit. Killens was there along with Lodermeyer. Puck in the neutral zone. McKinnon now hounding Sanford. Sanford rolls it into the Jacksonville zone. Miller will be first on the puck for the Icemen. Up the left side, trying to find McKinnon. McKinnon feeds it ahead, but it's broken up there by Masella. Ian McKinnon's had a strong start to this game with a couple of shots on net. Very nearly put the Icemen on the board just a moment ago. As Jacksonville again plays it to the neutral zone, giving it up to the Everblades there. Offside called against Florida. We have 5:35 to go in the first period, and back to break we go as the Icemen trail the Everblades by a count of 1-0. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubin. Rebound.
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze. Face-off will be right at the center ice face-off dot as we resume play. Florida possesses. They also have a 1-0 advantage. 5.5 minutes to go in the first. The Icemen have not had a power play yet. That's been a theme for the Icemen for about the last week and a half, it seems like. Very few power plays. In fact, they went back-to-back home games here without a single power play. As the Everblades take it into the offensive zone. It is Cody Soul around the wall. Nazarian first on the puck. Chops it up the wall, but it's held in by Berzola. Rister is deflected on net, and Kaiser had to be alert for the glove save as Cole Sanford got a piece of it along the way. Face-off will be to the left of Kyle Kaiser. Wholesale changes for both clubs here. Jacksonville head coach Jason Christie by himself this time. No Wasey Rabbit with him as an acting assistant coach. He is dressed up in his number 20 blue jersey as Jacksonville comes away with this draw. It is Brown getting to the red line. He'll chip and chase. He gets pushed off the puck, well off the play. LeBlanc behind his own net gives it up to Brown on the steal. All alone, forehand, off the bar. Trying to get a piece of it as Brown cannot get the shot away. Put it off the bottom of the crossbar as Hamilton's pass is now picked off. And the Everblades pull it away and clear it to center ice. What a chance that was for Christopher Brown, just missed. And now each team has hit iron in this first period. Florida, don't forget, hit the post earlier as Michael Kim gets a wrister away. That is blocked. Kim gets it right back. He's got all kinds of space at the dot, looking for a centering feed for Saraceno. Saraceno loses it to Solo. Saraceno tries to get it back, looking to kick it away for Mike Zmatula. Zmatula in the left wing corner, knocking it behind the net. Saraceno is there. Saraceno is on it and feeds to the blue line for Kim. Kim at the right point. Into the bumper, it is Gerdukis. Gerdukis playing it down low for Zmatula. Zmatula defended by Solo, who took him down on the play. No call there. Solo comes away with the puck. He'll knock it off the end boards for LeBlanc. LeBlanc on his forehand, chipping it off glass and out to center ice. Jacksonville with it again. Trying to move with the play is Matula. Nice deke around a man. Tripped up on the play. No call from Florida as they clear it out of the zone again. And the crowd getting very restless over these lack of power plays for the Icemen as Gerdukis moves it ahead. Rabbit with a wrister. Save made by Hildebrand. On the rebound, a shot towards goal is deflected away. And the Everblades come away with it. They'll move it up the left side for Coper. Coper will be called offside. Man in ahead on the right wing side. So we'll have a draw outside the Jacksonville blue line with 3:28 to go. And I'm sure that the fans are not the only ones getting a little disgruntled with not just tonight's official, Logan Gruel, but all the officials for about the last week and a half with how few power plays the Icemen have had over the last handful of games. Florida plays it into the Icemen zone. Riker Killens lets it go, and the Everblades are first on it. It is Levko Koper behind the net. Indirect feed to the blue line. Masella had it go by him. The Icemen, can they get to the puck? 2-on-1 Jacksonville. Nazarian for Voyer. Backhander, what a save. Rebound comes loose, and the Everblades pull it away, and they will move it ahead and clear it out of the zone. And that's going to be a delay of game, I believe, against Florida. I don't think it touched anything. It's going to be a delay of game against the Everblades. They can't take that one away. It'll be a power play for the Icemen as Jacksonville continues to pressure the Florida net. Aside from about the first 4 minutes of the game, this first period has been dominated by the Icemen. But they are up against a very good goaltender in Jake Hildebrand. His goals against average 2.37 on the year, and he has earned it. Now the Icemen on a power play, a chance to even the score with 3:03 to go in the first period. Hildebrand, third in the league with that goals against average of 2.37. The Icemen will send out Christopher Brown with Aaron Azarian and Nick Saraceno up front. It's Hamilton for the blue line. Rister is deflected out of play. Hildebrand got a piece of it. At the blue line, it is Hamilton paired off with Brandon Gignac as a fourth forward out there. Gignac up to 25 points on the season in only 28 games for the Icemen. Brown on the draw against Joe Pendenza for Florida. Pendenza wins it. It's Berzola behind his own net. Circles the back of the cage and fires it 200 feet. Kaiser will leave it for Hamilton, and the Icemen will start the charge up the right wing. It is Hamilton. Cross ice look for Saraceno. Drop pass for Gignac. Turns away from McCarron. He'll have to start again. McCarron forced him a little deeper. It is Gignac. Clean entry into the zone. Trying to clear it away are the Everblades. Held in by Jacksonville. Gignac for Saraceno. Saraceno into the right wing corner. Puck bounces high into the air. Knocked out of the air by Florida. Here they come. They've got a possible 2-on-1. McCarron shorthanded. To the right side. It's going to be Hebig. Denied by Kaiser, and the rebound comes to the Icemen. Here comes Jacksonville up the left wing. Onside is Gignac looking for Brown. Zatula was open briefly, but he couldn't get the pass to him. Gignac gets it back at the half boards, plays it off the wall for Killens just onto the ice. Gignac again at the left wing circle. Underneath it is Brown. Centering feed deflects all the way out to center. Foot race for the puck, and Riker Killens will beat Joe Pendenza to it. 47 seconds to go on the power play for the Icemen. 1:46 to go in the first period. It's 1-0 Florida. Smatula cross ice for Wasey Rabbit. Rabbit with a backhand flip into the zone. Masella tries to clear it, but Rabbit is there to hold it in. Rabbit playing it around the wall to the near side. It is Matula, who seems like he's been on the ice the whole time. It's Matula behind the net. It is Lodermeyer to the blue line for Killens. Killens with a wrister and a screen. Didn't miss by much. Comes all the way to the left point. It's Rabbit for Gerdukas. Gerdukas plays it underneath. Lodermeyer looking for a man to pass to. He'll feed it to Gerdukas. Gerdukas to the blue line. It is Rabbit. Rabbit for Gerdukas again. 7 seconds to go on the power play. Lodermeyer's pass knocked aside. Matula looking for Gerdukas. Cannot get the shot away. It is Killens at the right point. Teams are back at 5-on-5. Deflection. Score! Derek Lodermeyer will get the goal on the deflection. And with just 59.5 seconds to go, it is a 1-1 hockey game late in the first period. It'll be an even strength goal for Lodermeyer just after the Everblades came back out onto the ice. And Derek Lodermeyer has been so good with those deflections, using that big 6'2" frame as he deflected it off the post and in for his 14th goal of the season. And I'd say about 10 of them are from about 5 feet and in on the net, including that one there. Here's Joe Massa at ice level.
Your first Iceman goal, scoring his 14th goal of the season, number 16, Derek Lodermeyer. Assisted by number 14, Riker Killens, and number 39, Abbott Gerdukas. Time of the goal, 19 minutes.
So it's Derek Lodermeyer at exactly the 19-minute mark officially. His 14th of the year from Riker Killens and Abbott Gerdukas. And the Icemen have earned this even score at 1-1. A rough start, but a great final, probably 16 minutes of this period. Still some time left, of course. Faceoff is in the Jacksonville zone, so they still have some work left to be done to get into the locker room with this tie. Play is bottled up along the near side wall. Comes loose for the Icemen, and Voyer will shovel it out and hustle after it as well. Berzola just beats Voyer to it. Berzola up the right wing side, plays it off the wall for Sanford, who will deflect in behind the Jacksonville net. Kaiser will try to play it himself. Knocked free by Florida for the moment, but the Icemen get it back. It is Saraceno trying to knock it away, loose into the slot, but the Everblades come away with it. 12 seconds to go in the period. Kyle from center ice, flipping it in behind the Jacksonville net. 5 seconds to go. Florida gets a line change, and we will head to the locker room with a 1-1 score after one period of play. An early start from Florida, and they get the goal just 1:42 into the game. Cameron Hebig gets his 5th of the year. The Everblades had a power play shortly after that, but it was a very effective penalty kill from Jacksonville. And from that point on, from roughly about 4 minutes into the game on, 4 to 5 minute mark into the game on, the final 15 minutes dominated, I believe, by Jacksonville. And they finally get some fruits for their labor with a goal from Derek Lodermeyer, his 14th of the year, set up by Riker Killens and Abbott Gerdukis at exactly the 19-minute mark of period number 1. That was just a couple of seconds after Florida had come back out onto the ice after a Icemen power play of their own. So not a power play goal, even strength, but effectively a power play tally for the Icemen. Derek Lodermeyer getting it at the 19-minute mark. Shots on goal in that first period, heavily in favor of the Icemen. 13 for Jacksonville, 6 for Florida. Each team hit a post as well, so plenty of opportunities for both clubs, but that period, I believe, belonged to the Icemen after about the first 4 or 5 minutes, and we've got an entertaining hockey game right now. It's 1-1 after one period of play. We will take a break and return in a moment. Time to look at your Eastern Conference standings. There is a lot to absorb for the Icemen as they continue to find a way into the Kelly Cup playoffs. Only a week and a half left in the season, everybody. The regular season ends a week from Saturday. We'll tell you what's ahead for the Icemen and see what needs to happen, at least in general terms, for the Icemen to gain a berth in the postseason. We'll be back in a moment. This is Jacksonville Icemen Hockey on Mixlr and on FlowHockey.tv.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to FlowHockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
And we are back at the Publix rink at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Arlie Johnson with you, calling this game between the Jacksonville Icemen and Florida Everblades. Thank you, as always, for being with us, whether it's via Mixler or on flowhockey.tv. Whatever the mode is, we want to thank you for being with us tonight and, of course, all season long. All right, this is the only game in the league, everybody, so not much more to go to than other than a deep dive into the Eastern Conference playoff picture for the Jacksonville Icemen. They are coming off a rough week. They have lost their last 3 in a row, and certainly that has hindered their chances for the playoffs, but it has not by any means eliminated the Icemen from the playoffs. There is definitely still a path to get in there with 7 games to go, and we'll try and break it down a little bit for the Icemen to see what they really need to have happen. I'm not going to give you a total breakdown of what they've got to have in terms of wins and losses. We'll just tell you what's ahead for the Icemen and maybe compare them to some of the other teams. For the purposes of this speech, let's eliminate the Indy Fuel from the equation. Greenville is definitely going to be one of the top 2 seeds. Florida should be first. Greenville should be second. That's pretty much decided. The Indy Fuel looks like it's going to be too difficult to catch Indy at this point, as the Fuel have 5 more points than the Icemen Jacksonville actually needs to finish the season with 3 more points than Indy. That means they'd have to catch up 8 points over the span of the final 7 games. I don't like Jacksonville's chances for that, which means if we concede a playoff berth to Indy, that means that Jacksonville must finish better than both the Orlando Solar Bears and the South Carolina Stingrays. Can it happen? Absolutely. And here's the way to do it. Jacksonville, first of all, they need a victory tonight. If Jacksonville gets the win tonight, they would move ahead of South Carolina by 1 point in the standings by win percentage, which is the ultimate standing meter for this year. It would move Jacksonville within .001 of South Carolina. They would basically be neck and neck at that point. After tonight's game, Jacksonville would have 6 games remaining in the season. South Carolina also would only have 6 games remaining in the season. And then tomorrow's opponent, which is Orlando, they have 8 games remaining, but Orlando's schedule may be very favorable for Jacksonville's perspective because Orlando still has 3 games here in Jacksonville in the final week and a half of the season. I think it's really going to come down to that, everybody. The Icemen host Orlando tomorrow night. They also host the Solar Bears next Tuesday night and a week from Friday. In fact, after tonight for Jacksonville, there are only 3 home games left for the Icemen. All 3 of them are against Orlando. I've got to think that Jacksonville, at minimum, needs to win 2 out of those 3. Realistically, 5 or 6 points out of a possible 6. If they can find a way to win all 3 of them, they could be in very, very good shape against Orlando, because along with those games against Jacksonville, the Solar Bears still have 4 more games against Florida. Granted, all of those are in Orlando, but I don't see Orlando sweeping Florida 4 straight. You know what? If they do, give them credit. I guess that's just the way it goes, and it'll be very difficult for the Icemen to get into the playoffs. But I personally don't see that happening, and we'll find out when it's all said and done. It is Florida at Orlando this weekend for, I believe, 3 games, if I'm not mistaken, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we will do some serious scoreboard watching over the course of the weekend with those 2 teams. As for South Carolina, they only have 6 games left. If Jacksonville wins, they will be, again, 1/1000th of a percentage point behind South Carolina. Here's where it gets a little tricky for South Carolina. Their schedule is pretty favorable. They have a tough game tomorrow night, which we will definitely be watching. It is Greenville at South Carolina tomorrow. The Icemen will be pulling extremely hard for the Greenville Swamp Rabbits tomorrow evening. After that, though, South Carolina has 3 home games against last place Wheeling. So the Icemen will really be keeping their fingers crossed for a couple of Wheeling Naylor victories in Charleston over the course of this weekend. I believe that those games, if I'm not mistaken, are on Friday, Saturday, and Monday, I want to say. So kind of an odd schedule, but that's what it will be, I believe. Let me try and check up on that just to be 100% sure. It's actually Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday. My apologies for South Carolina and Wheeling. Wheeling actually has to go to Greenville in between games against South Carolina. So the Icemen will need some help from the Wheeling Nailers. At least 1 victory for them, maybe even a couple. And remember, the final game of the regular season is Jacksonville at South Carolina. That's a week from Saturday. That may very well determine who is in the playoffs and who is out of the playoffs, and wouldn't that be some kind of game? The Icemen would take it at this point because they are on the outside looking in. So if you ask Jason Christie today, would you take a winner-take-all contest in Charleston on Saturday, June the 5th? He'd say, absolutely, sign me up right this second. But we'll have to see if we can get there. Don't know just yet if the Icemen are going to be able to get there. For the Icemen, again, they have 7 games left, including this one tonight, to wrap up the season for Jacksonville. They host Orlando tomorrow. They have a pair of games in Greenville this weekend. I think if you're Jacksonville, at minimum, you got to get 1 win there. Maybe 3 points, find a way to sweep Greenville, whatever it takes. Cannot get swept there. If you do, that could be disastrous for the Icemen. And then they finish up next week with home games on Tuesday and Friday against Orlando, and then they finish it off Saturday at South Carolina. It definitely can happen. Do not lose the faith, Icemen fans. There is without question a pathway to get into the postseason, but the Icemen will have to play among their best hockey of the season if they are going to make their way into the Kelly Cup playoffs. They've been good for about the last month and a half of the season, but they need to be even better and get results for their labors as well. And it starts tonight against the first place Florida Everblades. It's a dandy of a game so far through 20 minutes. It's a 1-1 hockey game between Jacksonville and Florida. If you have any other questions about the postseason or what the Icemen have ahead of them, or maybe other team schedules, hit me up on Mixlr.com. You can join the Icemen feed there and ask any questions you want. If I see them, I'll try to respond during the course of the second period. We'll give you another break and return in just a couple minutes. Second period when we come back. This is Jacksonville Icemen Hockey. Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to JacksIcemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
And we are back in downtown Jacksonville. Arlie Johnson with you. You're looking at a couple of highlights if you're watching on flowhockey.tv. Kyle Kaiser, after letting in the first shot he saw, and a shot that he had very little chance at on a tremendous snipe from Cameron Hebig. The Icemen, however, came right back after a very shaky start, and the Icemen found a way to tie it up. That shot from Brandon Gignac banged off the post as well. Both teams had some chances as you look at Jake Hildebrand with a great save on Alex Olivier Voyer, and here's the goal from Jacksonville. Derek Lodermeyer with the deflection in front on a Riker Killen shot. Deflecting it inside the far post, off the post, and in. Lodermeyer has been such a useful player for the Icemen this year. As teams switch sides, Jacksonville in this second period. Skating from my right to my left. They're in their aviator blue uniforms tonight, which looks so sharp to me. Florida in their white jerseys with green numbers. And blue pants and blue trim. Everblades have the puck. They have it in their own zone. It's Stefan LeBlanc behind his own net. Teams start 5-on-5. Each team had a power play in the first period. Neither team converted. However, the Jacksonville goal was only 3 seconds after the power play had expired. So effectively, it was a power play goal. Just won't count that way in the stats. Florida with it in the neutral zone. They'll drop it back for LeBlanc. LeBlanc gains center ice before he'll backhand it in wide of the net. Kaiser will glove it down for Killens. Killens sweeps it around on the backhand. Nazarian tries to clear it, can't do it yet. Killens another opportunity. He'll flip it out of the zone over the head of LeBlanc, who will glove it down to his stick. Trying to feed it ahead, but Jacksonville is on the puck. It is Killens spinning away from a man. Nice feed there from Killens, looking for Nazarian. Nazarian cross ice, wide open on the play. Voyer with a slapper, just goes wide. He had a lot of heat on that shot as the Icemen whip it around the wall. It's Voyer trying to go around the boards again, looking for the blue line for Kim. Kim cannot hold it in. It was poked away by McCarron, and it comes back into the Jacksonville zone for Hamilton. Hamilton plays it off the boards for Kim. Kim spins away from a man, taps it up the left side for Zmatula. Zmatula for Gerdukis. Gerdukis breaks out of his own end. Can't get much further than that, and the Everblades clear in. It's Kaiser behind his net, poking it for Hamilton. Hamilton tried to go off the end boards for Kim, but it actually went off the apron right back to him. Now he feeds it to Kim, who will start the charge for Gerdukis. A deflection in from Gerdukis. Rabbit chases after it against Logan Rowe. Rabbit rubs him out and then ends up with possession as well. A steal in the offensive zone from Jacksonville. Kim at the left point, plays it underneath for Rabbit. Rabbit tries to center on the backhand. He'll turn to his forehand, playing it underneath where Masella picks it off for Florida. Masella flips it out to center ice, and it is Kim trying to set up Gerdukis, knocked away by Masella. Masella can't gain the zone, but it's poked in by Pendenza. Hamilton again on the puck. Kim is there. It's been a long shift for that defensive pairing, but Kim has possession for the Icemen. Remember, in the second period, it's a longer route to get to your bench as Jacksonville takes it into the zone. Lead pass, and what a play by Zach Solo. He had lost his stick, so he dove with his body to block that pass. Excellent play there from Zach Solo as the Everblades play it into the Jacksonville zone. It is Binkley, double teamed on the play, but he knocks it free for Jacob Friend, who is becoming a mainstay on the Jacksonville blue line. Florida with it in their own end. It's Miles Powell, defended by Brown. Powell accelerates out of his own zone. Touch pass knocked away by Jacksonville and his friend starting the rush. Bradford couldn't go wide on Berzola, however, and Friend now will chip it ahead up the left wing side. Kicked ahead by Florida. Knocked away. Looking for it is Cole Sanford for the Everblades, giving it up to Jacob Friend for the Icemen. It is Binkley ahead. Brown for Nazarian. Nazarian got harassed from behind, and the Everblades steal the puck away. It's Berzola for Miles Powell, who will deflect in. 16:51 to go in the second period. Still a 1-1 hockey game. Long outlet pass for the Icemen. Goes to Nazarian at center ice. He'll turn and fire it in. Hildebrand leaving the puck for LeBlanc. Turns away from one man, tries to get it by Bradford. Bradford got a piece of it, looking for the turnover in the corner. It's tied up along the wall. Bradford still knocking it free with the help of Voyer. Can't quite hold it in. It's knocked out of the zone by Kyle Neuber, and the Icemen regroup at center. Bradford backhanding it off the wall. Voyer gives chase, but Sissons is on it for the Everblades. Up the far boards for Alex Kyle. Kyle drops it back for LeBlanc, and the Everblades work through the neutral zone. It'll go behind the Jacksonville net, and Florida's on the puck first. Michael Neville tries to center. Tapped off the stick of Kyle. It comes up high for the Icemen. Here comes Ian McKinnon looking for Voyer in the neutral zone. McKinnon can't get it away from Ben Masella, and we play on as the Everblades move it ahead. Neuber for McCarron. McCarron in the right wing corner. He'll rim it around all the way to the blue line. Nobody there but the Icemen, and they've got a two-man rush. It is Lodermeyer giving it up to Masella. Big hit by McKinnon on Masella. Loose in the neutral zone, and the Everblades have it. Onside is Logan Rowe. The defenseman starts the charge for Hebig. Hebig behind the net. It is Rowe looking for McCarron. McCarron to the blue line for Masella. Masella walks the line. Rister goes wide off the end boards for the Icemen, and Derek Lodermeyer. Lodermeyer chips it for Miller up the left wing side. McKinnon tries to knock the puck free from Hebig. He will, and he'll drop it in behind the Florida net. McKinnon now looking for the forecheck on the play, but the Everblades break out of their end nicely. Several minutes of uninterrupted hockey here as the Everblades take it into the zone. It's Berzola with a dangle around one man and a score. And Zach Berzola gets the goal. It is his first goal of the season. And with 15:08 to go in period number 2, the Everblades have regained the lead. It's 2-1 Florida. Berzola's first goal of the season going just over the left pad of Kaiser and into the net. And the Icemen will have to regroup. 4:52 the time of the goal. And that was a nice move there from Zach Berzola. Not the guy you'd expect it to come from a steady blue line defenseman. It's his first point of the season in his 9th game. He's an up-and-coming rookie for the Everblades, and he showed some promise with that goal, to be sure. Hebig and Winicky will assist as we have a stoppage in play. Offside against Florida. Cameron Hebig, his second point of the evening. Blake Winicky, also his second point. Both of those are assists for him. So back to the drawing board for Jacksonville. They came back to tie it up in the first period. They'll need to do it again here in the second. It's Brandon Gignac with Nick Saraceno and Christopher Brown. Again, no Pascal Ake tonight. No Brendan Warren either. Wasey Rabbit is back in the lineup for the Icemen. And we'll see if he can factor into the scoring for Jacksonville before it's all said and done. As the referee takes a clearing attempt from Florida. Caught it, I believe, right on his elbow. He is up and he is okay as the Icemen play it into the zone. Gignac tried to split the defense. Very nearly got by Logan Rowe, but the Everblades pull it away. Looking for the steal now is Jacksonville, and they do get it loose. At the blue line, it's Jacob Friend who closes and fires. Save made by Hildebrand, and it caromed off of his body and trickled just wide of the net as Florida now plays it back into Jacksonville's end. Pendenza first on the puck for the Everblades. What a hit from Friend, knocking him into the wall. Puck comes free for the Icemen. They've got it in the neutral zone. It's Saraceno. Tries for the drop pass. Can Gignac get there? Not quite. He is tripped up on the play, and the Everblades have a 3-man rush the other way. It is Solo looking for a trailer. Finds one in Sissons at the right circle. Rister goes just wide. Coming up to the blue line where it's held in by the Everblades. Binkley gets to the puck. He'll knock it off glass. Still not out. Solo holds it in. He'll move it behind the Jacksonville net, and the Icemen have possession. It is Brendan Miller. Long lead pass on the tape of Voyer. Over the blue line, tries to get around Sissons. Sissons gives it up to Bradford. Powell knocks it around the wall, looking for Berzola. Berzola at the blue line, not able to clear it out of the zone yet. The Icemen, what a great play by Killens to hold it in the zone. It is Voyer with a wrister on goal. Save is made, penalty upcoming, and it's going to be on the Everblades. Tripping will be the call, and the Icemen will be back on the power play when we come back, looking to tie the score as the Everblades have regained the lead. It's a 2-1 contest. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
The Jacksonville Icemen giving another opportunity on the power play, trying to even it up at 2. Jacksonville wins the faceoff. It is Gerdukas trying to get away from a double team, but he slips it to the line. It is Rabbit for Killens. Killens walks in, plays it underneath for Zmatula. Zmatula spins away from Hebig. Behind the goal line, it is Lodermeyer for Gerdukas. Gerdukas back for Lodermeyer behind the Florida net. Lodermeyer looking for somebody to pass to. He'll find it in Gerdukas. Giving it up is Cody Soul, and Soul will fire it out. Killens got a piece of it at the blue line, but not enough to hold it in. And the Icemen will take it deep in their own end. It is Rabbit for Killens. Killens who set up the lone Iceman goal tonight from Derek Lodermeyer. Jacksonville plays it into the zone, Florida first on the puck, trying to clear it out. They do get it to center. Not much further than that. Killens has it at his own blue line. Still a minute 12 on the power play. At the blue line, another poke check away by Florida. Here comes Miles Powell. Short-handed breakaway for Florida. Forehand denied. Save made by Kaiser with the blocker. And the Icemen fortunate to stay down by just a goal here. Still 57 seconds to go on the power play. The Everblades have 14 short-handed goals this year, very nearly a 15th. That leads the league already as Florida tries to clear out. Puck is bottled up along the wall, and Berzola knocks it away. And Jacksonville will have to regroup deep in their own zone. 39 seconds to go on the power play for the Icemen. Trevor Hamilton through the neutral zone. He'll drop it for Gignac. Gignac trying to gain some speed. Chipping it up the right side for Brown. Brown rims it around. The Icemen are on side. Saraceno at the left wing half boards. For Gignac in the corner. Gignac feeding it to the line for Hamilton. Gignac gets it back. Seam pass it is Brown. Snapshot deflects behind the net. Loose for Berzola for Florida. Can't clear it out yet. It is Brown to the blue line for Hamilton. Hamilton walks the line. Rister in front is blocked by the Everblades and cleared by Berzola, who is having himself a whale of a second period right now for the Everblades. That'll do it on the power play. Out of the penalty box is Levko Koper for Florida. Teams are back at 5-on-5, and the Icemen down by a goal at 2-1. 11:05 to go in the second period. Masella is being hounded in a steal from Jacksonville. Gignac walks in. Great save by Hildebrand with the blocker. What a move that was from Gignac. He went between the legs to gain possession of that puck as the Everblades get it back at their own blue line. It is Logan Rowe flipping it away. And another steal from Jacksonville. Bradford to the forehand. Can he get it in front? No, he couldn't get the shot on goal. Hildebrand forced him behind the goal line, and Jacksonville cannot find a way to get that puck on net. It would have been a wide open goal, but he just couldn't get Hildebrand to commit enough. As Jacksonville now has it in their own zone, and they give it up. A turnover here to Florida. It is Koper, defended by Voyer. Taking the body is Jacob Friend. Zach Solo tries to knock the puck free. It goes to the opposite wing. Bradford hustles after it, but Sissons beats him to it. To the blue line for Sanford. Sanford behind the Jacksonville net. Jacob Friend first on the puck, but he is immediately double-teamed, trying to bank it away. The Icemen come away with it, and here they come with a four-man attack. It is Bradford at center ice. Over the line for Smatula. They're onside, looking for Binkley. It was just out of his reach as the defenseman had activated on the play. Centering feed, that's deflected out of play, and we will go to break. 9:54 to go in the second period. Some opportunities for the Icemen, but they stay trailing by a goal. It's 2-1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi everyone, this is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
Jacksonville trailing 2-1. Another great pushback from the Icemen after giving up a goal. They were able to equalize in the first period, making it 1-1. They'll need to do it again here. A breakaway for Brandon Gignac, and really, essentially a breakaway for Eric Bradford as well, but neither of them able to get the puck by Jake Hildebrand as we resume play. It's Florida behind the Jacksonville net. They'll reverse it to the far side corner. McCarron feeds it for Winicky. Winicky will try the near side. First on it are the Icemen. It is Miller. He is double-teamed, knocking it away. The Everblades get it to the blue line. Berzola for McCarron. McCarron playing it down low for Alex Kyle. Kyle leaving it for Berzola, who activates from the defensive standpoint. Knocked it right to the top of the crease, looking for a bank shot, looking for any kind of bounce off a leg, but it stays out of the play. It goes behind the Jacksonville net. Florida still with some pressure. Centering pass knocked aside by Miller. Comes free for Gerdukas for Jacksonville, but he's not in a position to clear yet either. Puck comes to the blue line. Berzola lost the handle, and the Icemen catch a bit of a break there as Berzola has to go back into his own zone. 2-1 Florida on top. It's Alex Kyle backhanding it into the Jacksonville end. Killens takes a hit, trying to knock it loose for Gerdukis. Tied up along the near side wall. Gerdukis does dig it free. He'll play it behind his own net for Brendan Miller. Miller on his backhand, chipping it off glass and then out of play. It goes into the Everblade bench. On the deflection, so no delay of game penalty. It will result in a face-off in the Icemen zone, however. Jacksonville out shooting Florida 17-8, but they trail. 2-1 is the score. And if you're head coach Jason Christie, I suppose all you can really say is keep playing the same way, guys. A couple of lapses, but for the most part, Jacksonville has been very effective tonight. Just have not found enough finishing touch around the net. Derek Lodermeyer comes in for the draw for Jacksonville. He's paired with Ian McKinnon and Christopher Brown getting the extra shift for the Icemen with what is essentially a fourth line for Jacksonville. Everblades win the draw. Shot is blocked, however, and here come the Icemen. 3-on-2 if they hustle. It's Lodermeyer over the blue line. Cannot get that odd man rush to work out. They do get it behind the Florida net, and it's McKinnon with a centering pass. It comes to the blue line for Hamilton. Fakes the shot, now takes the shot, goes just wide. I'm not sure if Hildebrand ever saw it, as Lodermeyer was looking for another deflection in front. Florida plays it to center ice. Jacksonville with possession. It is McKinnon over the blue line. Drop passes knocked aside and cleared out by Florida's Michael Neville. And the Icemen regroup between the hash marks in their own zone. Long outlet pass. McKinnon plays it to the blue line. Deflected puck, and the Everblades steal. Levko Koper will play it into the left side of Kaiser. Michael Kim knocking it free. McKinnon trying to let it ride. Kim gets it back. Behind the net, it is the Icemen's Trevor Hamilton with it. Using the boards for Kim. Then along the wall, Florida looks for a steal. Jacksonville pulls it loose. It is McKinnon. Nice outlet pass to Bradford, but he can't clear the zone either. Kaiser has to deflect the puck into the corner. The Everblades still with possession. Masella at the top of the right circle. Rister is blocked by McKinnon up high. Comes back to Masella, who will play it into the corner. Michael Kim on it for Jacksonville. Skated the puck into a dangerous area, and Florida again keeps the puck in the zone. The Icemen really struggling getting the puck out of their own end as of late. Finally, they do work it free to center ice, and the Everblades have it at the red line. Right back into the zone. It is Sanford giving it up to the Icemen. Outlet pass for Bradford. Foot race for the puck against Masella. Masella beats him to it. They both go down on the play. And a steal from Abbott Gerdukis. The Icemen with a turnover in the offensive zone. Centering pass. Bradford can't pull the trigger on the shot. He'll keep it in, however, feeding it for Wasey Rabbit. Rabbit behind the net for Gerdukis. Wraparound is deflected away by Florida. Comes off the near side boards. Bouncing puck belongs to Florida. It is Masella losing the handle again and a steal. Gerdukis for Rabbit, who popped it wide. Gerdukis with another centering feed. Score! The Icemen have tied it up on Mike Smatula's goal. Continuous pressure from the Icemen. Abbott Gerdukis chief among them. He had 2 steals behind the Florida net. The first centering pass went wide. The second one connects for pay dirt. It's 2-2. A superb redirect from Mike Zmatula on the play. As you look at Wasey Rabbit, who had the first chance, that went wide, but Zmatula made no mistake as we bring you down to ice level, and Joe Massey, your PA announcer.
Your second Iceman goal, scoring his 18th goal of the season, number 9, Mike Smatula. Assisted by number 20, Wasey Rabbit, and number 39, Abbott Gerdukis. Time of the goal, 13 minutes, 22 seconds. And once again, your Iceman goal, scored by number 9, Mike Smatula.
So it's Mike Smatula's 18th of the year from Abbott Gerdukis and Wasey Rabbit. The Icemen have now overcome a pair of 1-goal deficits in this game. We are all square, 2-2, with 6 minutes flat in the second period. Florida skates into the zone, flying as Kyle. Drop pass, and a wrister deflected up high. It goes over the crossbar. Comes free for the Everblades at the blue line. It's LeBlanc. Wrister is blocked in front and cleared out to center by Jacksonville. The Icemen looking for some more pressure, trying to follow up that goal with another good shift. But it was Florida who had a little bit of pressure instead. The Everblades cleared into the Jacksonville zone. Binkley rips it around for Jacob Friend. Friend on his forehand, chips it off glass, and back out to the Everblade blue line. Colby Sissons for the Everblades, rimming it around behind the net of Kaiser. Friend takes the body on McCarron. McCarron tries to feed it to the line, but there was nobody home. It went right between the 2-point men, and playing it all the way ahead is going to be Hildebrand all the way into the Jacksonville zone. It's going to be icing against Florida. I'm not sure if we've seen more than 1 or 2 icing calls against either team all game long. And it took the goaltender, Jake Hildebrand, to create an icing call here. So the Icemen get an offensive zone draw. And perhaps that will result in Jacksonville taking their first lead of the game. It's been a great game. Jacksonville out shooting Florida 18-9 thus far. But a 2-2 contest. Florida had leads of 1-0 and 2-1, but the Icemen have responded on both occasions. Everblades have the puck in their own zone, looking for the steal as Jacksonville, it comes loose, and the Everblades pull it away. Brown very nearly got that steal. Now the Icemen continue to pressure. Gignac hustles after it against Hebig. Hebig right in front of his own goaltender, practically like a centering pass. Florida fortunate to get the puck to center ice, and now they continue with the puck. It's McCarron to the left side for Hebig, looking to go on goal, but the save made by Kaiser. The rebound for the Icemen. It is Nazarian with some open ice in front of him. Nazarian over the blue line, going wide on LeBlanc. He'll take it behind the Everblade net, trying to go to the blue line. There was nobody home. Jacksonville was completing a line change, and the Icemen pick it up now at their own blue line. It is Voyer for Bradford. He'll forehand in. Voyer chases after it. Riding LeBlanc into the wall as the Everblades move it to center ice. Jacksonville right back with possession. Rimming it around is Kim. Hildebrand blocks it behind his net, but the Icemen are first on the puck. Trying to center was Voyer, knocked free by the Everblades. Solo plays it up the wall. A poke check by Hamilton keeps it in the zone, at least for the moment. Florida comes back with it, and here come the Everblades. It is Solo over the blue line. Tries to step around the man. Tries a shot on goal. Save is made. A couple of them by Kaiser, and a penalty coming on Jacksonville. I believe this is going to be Trevor Hamilton going into the box. Slashing is the call, and a power play for the Everblades when we come back. The Icemen have drawn even, however. A goal from Mike Zmatula has it 2-2 with 3:51 to go in period number 2. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Critical penalty kill upcoming for the Icemen. They've just tied the game a couple of minutes ago, but now it is Jacksonville shorthanded. A correction on who committed the penalty. It was Eric Bradford, not Trevor Hamilton. So Hamilton is on the ice right now, paired off with Michael Kim defensively. The two penalty killers for the Icemen, Derek Lodermeyer and Abbott Gerdukis. Everblades win the draw, however. It is Sissons. Cross ice looking for Sanford. It's out of his reach, but he'll take it off the boards and move it into the corner. Looking for the steal is Hamilton, can't get it. Kyle to the line for Joe Pendenza. Defended by Gerdukis. Pendenza skates all the way to the corner, feeding it back to the line. Sissons for Sanford. Sissons gets it back, center point to the left side. It is Pendenza. Wrister on goal and a save made by Kyle Kaiser. That shot from Pendenza ordinarily would have belonged to Michael Hunterbrinker, one of Florida's leading goal scorers. In fact, he's the second most on the team with 24 goals, but Hunterbrinker out of the lineup tonight for the Everblades. That's a bit of a loss for them. The Icemen certainly not shedding any tears at the absence of Michael Hunterbrinker tonight. Pendenza now on the face-off against Mike Zmatula. Zmatula just scored a couple of minutes ago on a redirection of a centering pass from Abbott Gerdukis. Zmatula out there with Wasey Rabbit. Florida wins another face-off. Still a minute and a half to go on the power play. Sanford for Sissons. To the left side, it is Pendenza. Throwing it down low. Miles Powell tries the bank shot, but able to stay against the short side post was Kaiser. He'll freeze it and take the draw. And will drop the puck to his right. This is Matula against Pendenza on the faceoff once more. The Icemen would love a faceoff win. They cannot get it. Florida with it at the line. It is Sissons walking the line and then feeding to the left for Pendenza. Back to the line, it is Sissons faking the shot, moves it for Sanford. He'll take the shot. It's deflected, out of play. Jason Binkley got a piece of that one. And we'll have another draw. The Icemen have got to find a way to win some of these faceoffs in the defensive zone. Looking for some clear outs. They'll change up all four skaters. Back to Derek Lodermeyer along with Christopher Brown. Michael Kim and Trevor Hamilton on defense. The faceoff is on the left wing side, well, the left side of Kaiser, so Lodermeyer, the lefty, will take this draw. I believe it would have been Christopher Brown taking the draw if it was on the opposite faceoff dot, since he's a right-handed shot. John McCarron comes on for the Everblades to take this faceoff, and now Lodermeyer gets tossed from the draw, so Brown is going to have to take it for the Icemen. 1:08 to go on this power play for the Everblades. Florida wins another faceoff. It's LeBlanc this time at the blue line. Feeding it to the right for Solo. Closes and fires. It is blocked by Hamilton. McCarron chips it up the wall. Looking for a deflection on the play is Brown. Brown cannot get it away. It is Florida with some good touch passing. One-timer from the Everblades and a save by Kaiser. Somehow held onto it as well on a blast from Cameron Hebig. But Kaiser able to make that save up high. And the draw comes to his right. So several whistles on this power play for the Everblades. The Icemen have had numerous chances to win draws, but they have not won one yet. Another change up as Matula and Rabbit come onto the ice. Matula will take this draw against McCarron. Florida wins another one. It is LeBlanc at the blue line. Center point, feeds it to the opposite wing. Hebig broke his stick on the play. Can the Icemen skate it away? Not enough to skate with it, but they will finally get a clear out, and the Everblades have it in their own zone. A bit of puck luck there from the Icemen as Hebig snapped his twig on the play, and the Everblades have it now in the neutral zone. 27 seconds to go on their power play. It is Hebig with a new piece of carbon fiber, moving it into the corner. Stick up high against the Icemen. It's going to be a penalty on Florida. Delayed call as the Everblades touch the puck. That's going to kill an extra couple of seconds, and it's going to be a high sticking penalty against the Everblades. We'll see if it's 2 minutes or 4. I believe it's only going to be 2, and it is. Cameron Hebig goes to the box, and it will be 4-on-4 for 15 seconds. And the Icemen will have nearly a full 2 minutes of power play time. 2:06 to go in the period. And now it's Jacksonville has got a chance to take the lead going into the locker room late in the second. 4-on-4 for now. It's going to be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Icemen. Brandon Gignac and Nick Saraceno up front. Michael Kim and Trevor Hamilton at the blue line. They'll be waiting for Eric Bradford to come out of the penalty box in 15 seconds. And I suspect that he'll go right out onto the ice depending on the situation. If the Icemen have possession, as the puck trickles straight to Hildebrand, he'll take another face-off. That just took 2 seconds off the clock, nothing more than that. So we'll see if Bradford comes back out on the ice. The Icemen would like to keep the puck at least in the offensive zone here to allow for this power play to take place. 13 seconds is a long time. They might even be able to score before the power play begins. You never know. Florida, however, wins the draw. Berzola into the corner, pinned up against there by Gerdukis. Or excuse me, it's Brown on the play trying to get it free. Puck does squirt loose. Neville tries to play it around the wall. Pinching in is Trevor Hamilton. Now it is a power play for the Icemen. Hamilton jumps on the play and kicks it loose. The Icemen have possession. They are now on the power play. Everblades look to clear. They will. It went off a leg high into the air and back into the Jacksonville zone. 90 seconds on this power play still remain. Jacksonville 0 for 2 with a man advantage thus far. The Icemen clear in. Cody Soul first on the puck. Tapped away by Saraceno. The Icemen pry it loose. It is Saraceno to the blue line for Hamilton. At the left point, Hamilton feeds it for Gignac. Cross ice look, bouncing puck, but it's held in well by Brown. Hamilton to the left side for Gignac at the circle. Walks in, shot is blocked, it comes up high for the Icemen. Hamilton behind the back pass. It is Gignac at the left circle. Seam pass, finding Brown on the play, but he can't pull the trigger on the shot. Brown gets it back to the line, it is Hamilton. Left circle for Gignac. Gignac with a wrister, it is blocked. Gignac gets it right back at the goal line extended. Around the wall for Saraceno, 50 seconds to go in the period. Saraceno behind the net for Brown. Brown with an indirect feed for Gignac. He lost the handle. It's out to center ice. Then the Everblades have possession. It is Neville on his backhand. Save made by Kaiser. Rebound behind the net. The Icemen still have 30 seconds to go on the power play. Florida with a dangerous bid shorthanded. It is Bradford flying into the zone. He's by himself for now. He'll rim it around. McCarron tries to deflect it out. Gerdukis got a piece of it. The Icemen trying to keep the play moving. 14 seconds left on their power play. The Icemen get it free at the blue line. Cross ice look, it is Miller. Winds and fires right into the gut of Hildebrand. He'll freeze it for the faceoff. 7 seconds to go on the power play. 13 seconds to go in the second period. Hildebrand might have actually caught that one up against the mask. I think he might have broken his strap on his mask. So Hildebrand is going to have to go back to his bench for a little maintenance work on his bucket. It was a great feed to set up Brendan Miller for that drive, trying to give the Icemen their first lead of the game in the closing seconds of this second period. So a bit of a delay here as Jake Hildebrand gets tended to. And he must have caught that off the bottom of his mask. He really scrunched that neck down on the play on the slap shot from Brendan Miller. Jacksonville now out shooting Florida, but only 19-15. It was 18-9 a few minutes ago. So that was the first shot from the Icemen in a while. The Everblades, I believe, had 7 shots in a row until that one from Miller. Offensive zone draw for the Icemen. Still a few seconds left on the clock on the power play and in the period. Jacksonville does have to be careful about Cameron Hebig coming out of the penalty box. The Everblades may try to spring him free for a potential breakaway in the closing seconds. Jacksonville gets his face-off win. Shot towards goal, deflects behind the net. Jacksonville trying to work it in front. Can they get it free? Not quite. Florida can't clear it out yet. Loose in front. Save made at the gun. It would have counted. Hildebrand makes the save on the shot from in tight by Brendan Miller. And we will go to the locker room with the score tied once again. Each team scored once in the first period. Each team scored once in the second period. It was the Everblades taking the early lead, just 1:42 in the game. Cameron Hebig got his 5th goal of the year. That made it 1-0 Florida. The Icemen respond with exactly 1 minute to go in the period. At the 19-minute mark of period number 1, it was Derek Lodermeyer on the deflection getting the goal. He deflected in Riker Killens' wrister from the blue line. Lodermeyer's 14th of the year. Killens gets 1 assist. Changed the secondary assist, by the way. Originally, it went to Abbott Gerdukis. Now, give it to Mike Zmatula on the play at the 19-minute mark. In the second period, Florida, similar to the first period, they regained the lead in the opening 5 minutes. It was Zach Berzola with his first goal of the year from Cameron Hebig and Blake Winicky at 4:52. But the Icemen respond once again. Mike Zmatula on a centering feed from Abbott Gerdukis. Zmatula redirects it home for his 18th goal of the year. Wasey Rabbit also collects a helper on that goal at 13:22 of the second period. Shots on goal in that second period. Jacksonville had 7. They have a 2-period total of 20. Florida had 9 shots on goal in that second period. They have a 2-period total of 15. We will take another break and return in a few minutes. We will tell you what is up ahead for the Jacksonville Icemen. Again, only a half dozen regular season games left after this one tonight, as the Icemen with a furious push for the playoffs in the closing week and a half of the season. It's 2-2 in this one. The Icemen need a win. They are in position, and we are set up for a thrilling third period. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on flowhockey.tv.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to JacksIcemen.com.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubik. Rebound!
Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes. Available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. or log on to JacksIcemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
We are back in downtown Jacksonville, the Veterans Memorial Arena. This is Arlie Johnson with you as the Icemen are tangled in a 2-2 tie with the Florida Everblades. 1 period left to go. Possibly some bonus hockey. We'll see. The Icemen need victories any way they can get tonight. They don't necessarily care if it goes to overtime tonight as long as they get the victory. Now, tomorrow night, different story as we look ahead to the upcoming schedule for the Jacksonville Icemen. Don't have to wait long for the next home game. The Icemen right back in action tomorrow night, Wednesday evening. The final $2 beer and wine night as well as the Icemen host the Orlando Solar Bears. The Icemen, after tonight, have 3 home games left and 3 road games left. All 3 home games are against Orlando, and that is big because the Icemen need to catch the Orlando Solar Bears in the standings. Currently, the Icemen are 4 points behind Orlando in the standings, but keep this in mind, at least as it stands right now, assuming they don't add other games at the end of the year due to the pandemic, which I guess is a poor assumption on my part, but as of now, the Icemen will have 6 games left after tonight. Orlando will have 8 games left. But one other thing that you need to keep in mind is Jacksonville does not have to surpass Orlando in points. They can stay within 1 point of Orlando and still defeat them in terms of winning percentage. Now it's going to take a great effort against Orlando in those final 3 home games, but they certainly can do it. So tomorrow is a big game, not just to win, but as opposed to tonight, they really need tomorrow's win in regulation. They can't allow Orlando even 1 point. Not that they would be like pulling the goaltender in the final minute or anything like that. They would take a win in overtime over a loss, obviously. But realistically, if you're the Icemen, you've got to be thinking for tomorrow's game, gotta win it in 60 minutes. Tonight, not as important. Florida getting a point, that doesn't really matter much to anybody. So the Icemen will just take a victory any way they can get it. Tomorrow, though, they really want that one in regulation play. The Icemen have performed well against the Solar Bears on home ice this year. They do have a winning record against Orlando at home, including a victory just last week in regulation against Orlando by a 2-1 score. And it could be that kind of game again tomorrow. Very tight checking affair. I don't suspect anybody to really break open their offense tomorrow. I think it's going to be a nip and tuck kind of game. And we'll see if the Icemen can come away with the victory against Orlando tomorrow. Following tomorrow to wrap up the regular season for the Icemen, Jacksonville has games at Greenville this Friday night and Saturday night. You can catch those games on flowhockey.tv and on Mixlr.com, unfortunately with Greenville's broadcast, so you'll have to find a way to get through that and not have the Icemen perspective on it, but at least you'll be able to watch along or listen along and cheer the Icemen on to hopefully a couple of victories on the road against a team that is playing exceptional hockey in the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Jacksonville's got to find a way to get at least 1 victory in the upstate over the weekend. And then closing out the regular season, 3 games next week. Tuesday night, hosting the Orlando Solar Bears. Friday night, it'll be the Solar Bears again coming to town. And then the season concludes with a road game for the Icemen, Jacksonville at South Carolina on Saturday, June the 5th. And again, that game potentially could determine who is in the playoffs and who is out of the playoffs. The Icemen will need some good fortune to get to that point, but a couple of victories here tonight and tomorrow, and we could be talking about an entirely different complexion to the playoff race. Things could really change by the end of the night tomorrow night. If Jacksonville can get wins tonight and tomorrow, and then you're looking at South Carolina playing Greenville tomorrow. That game is in Charleston, but if Greenville can get a road victory there in regulation, paired with a couple of Jacksonville victories, that would really change the complexion of the playoff race. So that is certainly what we are rooting for over the next probably 26, 27 hours or so. By the end of the night, tomorrow night, hopefully we'll have a better situation than it is right now for the Icemen. The Icemen need a couple of home victories over the next 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow. We will take another break and return in a few minutes. We'll have the start of your 3rd period when we come back. It's a 2-2 hockey game, and this game very much hangs in the balance as the Icemen
in need of a victory big time over the Florida Everblades. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey with your score, Jacksonville 2, Florida 2. We're in between periods 2 and 3. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Full and half-season Icemen Elite memberships are currently on sale. Elite memberships offer discounted ticket pricing and guarantees you the same seats to enjoy all of the action. As an Elite member, you will be invited to attend exclusive events throughout the season, receive merchandise and parking discounts, and even meet the team. Monthly payment plans are also available. Packages start as low as $260. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze. The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksicemen.com.
Fans, don't forget that you, your friends, or coworkers can enjoy the exciting action of Icemen hockey comfortably above the ice in a spacious luxury suite or at ice level with our new ice boxes, available for all Icemen home games. Both options offer food and drink and make for a great way to entertain your company's employees and top clients. For more information and to check game date availability, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK or log on to jacksicemen.com. Icemen hockey, feel the freeze.
If you feel that passion is just the start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
We are back for the final period, at least the final full 20-minute period. 2-2 is the score. The Jacksonville Icemen in desperate need of a victory, hosting the Florida Everblades tonight, the final game of the regular season between these two teams.
Jacksonville has won 8 of the previous 15, trying to win the season series against the first place Everblades. Nobody else in the league can say that against Florida. As the Icemen have not led in this game yet, but they have played well. I think they've had the edge in play over Florida tonight, but Florida took early leads in both the first and second period, only to have the Icemen equalize. So it comes down to this: win the period, win the game for the Icemen. If they can find a way to do that, they'll be right in the thick of things still in the Eastern Conference standings. They'll move to within 2 points of the Orlando Solar Bears. They'll move 1 point ahead of the South Carolina Stingrays, although by win percentage they'll be behind South Carolina by .001. They would be .025 behind Orlando, with a game coming up between the two clubs tomorrow night. So a ton on the line here for the Icemen. Florida, for their part, they've already clinched the playoffs. They actually clinched over the weekend against Jacksonville. The Icemen have outshot Florida thus far, 20-15 through 2 periods. And we are just about ready to roll. Teams will start at 5-on-5. And Jacksonville will send out Eric Bradford, Alex Olivier Voyer, and Aaron Nazarian. At the blue line, it's Brendan Miller and Riker Killens. Nazarian ends up with the puck. He'll move it in on the forehand behind the Everblade net, and here we go, start of the third period. Florida with it. They'll move it cross ice. LeBlanc kicks it ahead. Winicky will forehand, and he took a hit, and he is hurt on the play. He's going straight to the bench under plenty of duress as the Icemen try to clear it out of the zone. They do get it to center ice. Delayed offside as Winicky does make his way to the bench. I wonder if he got the butt end of his own stick kind of jammed into his own stomach as the Icemen play it around the wall. That goes by everybody. Florida unable to take the puck. It would have been too many men on the ice, so they let it go all the way into their own zone. No icing because of it. And now it's Jacksonville back at their own blue line. Voyer for Matula. He's all by his lonesome, 1-on-3. He's waiting for reinforcements. He'll drop it around the boards. Cody Soul behind his own net, gives it up, and the Iceman with a steal. Gets Gerdukas for Rabbit. Rabbit with a turnaround shot, deflected wide by Matula. It ends up behind the net for the Everblades, and Zach Solo. Solo flips it up on the backhand to center ice. Jacksonville right back with it. Wasey Rabbit ahead for Hamilton. Hamilton waiting for it. He finds Gerdukas. Gerdukas on the backhand, centering feed. Picked off by Pendenza, who plays it ahead. And it's Hebig for the Everblades. Going wide on Kim. Curls to the circle. Moves it for Solo. Hamilton takes the body on him as Pendenza has it for the Everblades. To the blue line for Rowe. Rister goes over the crossbar. It comes off the glass for Jacksonville. Hamilton around the wall. Gerdukas deflects it out of the zone. One hand on the stick to knock it by Berzola. A minute and a half gone by in this third period. Florida back into the zone. It's Hebig with a centering feed. Knocked away, but the Everblades get it right back. Pendenza at the right wing circle. Flip pass looking ahead. Jacksonville tried for the steal. Gignac couldn't get it. It's held in by Miles Powell. Hebig behind the Jacksonville net. On his forehand. Moves it to the line for Rowe. Shot in a screen, and a save is made by Kaiser. He'll swallow it up and take the face-off to his right-hand side with 18:05 to go in the third period. Jacksonville changing up lines. They'll send out Christopher Brown with Nick Saraceno and Brandon Gignac. Gignac opposed by Michael Neville. Neville wins the draw. Florida has it. It is Rowe for Neville. Bumped off the puck by Jacob Friend. Everblades look for a centering feed. It's knocked away, but not cleared. Rowe with a great backhand feed, point to Masella. Wrist shot goes over the crossbar, comes high off the glass for the Icemen. Brown takes a hit up high, trying to clear it out, cannot do it. Florida's kept the puck in the zone repeatedly tonight. It is Miles Powell back behind the Jacksonville net. Centering pass, trying to get the shot away. Great save by Kaiser, just enough with the left leg as Levko Koper redirected it towards the glove side, but Kaiser able to get a leg on it. Relentless pressure on the forecheck from Florida as Jacksonville fortunate to get a face-off there. Once Jacksonville gets out of their own zone, they've been great tonight. But Florida, I mean, look, they're in first place for a reason. They've got an awful good forecheck. It results in a lot of offense and goals for them. And they do it again here. Forecheck strips the puck free. Florida plays it down behind the Jacksonville net. Now it's Bradford trying to chip it off the boards. He does get it to center ice. Nazarian hustles for the puck. Will this be icing? Yes. They're going to call it icing against Jacksonville. So back into the Icemen zone we go. Want to give a quick tip of the cap to all the people listening in on Mixlr, among which are Isabella Jolene, Marty Pat, Gar F Gator 08, SCPO subs. I don't know if I'm saying these things right. You probably know how to say it more than I do, but just the same. Wheezy 2, I like that one. And countless others tuning in on Mixlr as the Icemen get the puck at center ice. They will play it into the Florida zone. No icing this time. Everblades are on it, however, an easy break out of their own zone. It is Sissons for Kyle. Four-man attack for the Everblades. Kyle is onside. Moves it to the left side. Winicky with a centering feed. Knocked away. And a save by Kaiser on another centering pass as McCarron tried to knock it loose. McCarron has been relatively quiet tonight until that shot. Kaiser making the save, but it is the Everblades who have the initial edge in play in this third period. And the Icemen need to try and wrestle that momentum away. Face-off is to the right of Kaiser. Florida wins another draw. Shot is deflected into the corner, however, by McKinnon. Comes behind the Jacksonville net. Florida pressures and steals again. Pendenza looking to go to the blue line. Knocked away. Pendenza gets it right back to the line for Soul. Shot in a heavy screen. Kaiser got just enough of it. Comes off the boards for the Icemen. It is Kim up the left wing. Stolen by Florida again. Pendenza at the left circle. Pendenza dropping it behind the Jacksonville net. Finally, the Icemen have a little more time and space. They'll chip it off the glass and out, but they can't move with the puck at all. And the Everblades have it deep in their own zone. Berzola around the wall for Pendenza. Rubbing him out on the play is McKinnon. Now it's the Icemen's turn to steal in the offensive zone. McKinnon hustles after Berzola along the far side wall. Held in by Jacksonville this time. Smatula tries to knock it free. McKinnon is there looking to help out. Puck squirts to the blue line. Binkley holds it in. Bouncing puck. Florida gets it back, and they'll move it off the wall and out to center. The Icemen come right back. It is Matula. Cannot work it over the line. Knocked away by Cody Soul. And Jacksonville now takes it at the red line. They'll wrist it around the wall. Soul gives it up, and the Icemen have it. It is Rabbit behind the Florida net. Gerdukas tries to center. He got hit up high. No call on the play. Working it to the blue line. The Icemen hold it in. Gerdukas in the corner. Tapping it loose for Rabbit, and a one-timer denied by Hildebrand with the right pad. Florida chips it off the glass, and they move it out to the neutral zone. Smatula gives chase. He'll knock it off the boards. And we've got well, I think Jacksonville is looking for a whistle, maybe a penalty, maybe an offside. I'm not sure. Either way, we play on, and it's Florida with the puck in the neutral zone. Logan Rowe playing it down low behind the Jacksonville net. Levko Koper, indirect feed to the blue line for Masella. Logan Rowe now at the left side, playing it down low. Binkley is on the puck there for Jacksonville. Smart pass to Gignac, then for Saraceno. He'll backhand it in. First on it is the goaltender, Hildebrand, and a steal from the Icemen. Centering pass, bouncing puck. Nobody can get the handle to it. Now it's Florida pulling away. Powell one-on-one against Killens. Powell button hooks, well defended by Killens. Not allowing an opportunity there from the Everblades, and the Icemen get it back. It is Killens off glass for Saraceno. He's over the blue line. Saraceno tapping it into the corner. Brown and Kyle fight for the puck. Third man in is Florida's Ben Masella. He knocks it loose for Logan Rowe. Rowe overskates, but he still has time to move it for Masella. Rink wide for Winicky. Outlet pass deflects into the zone behind the Jacksonville net. Trevor Hamilton drives it around the wall. That's by everybody. No icing here. There was a deflection. We will play on. Everblades have the puck. Sissons behind his own net with 14:03 to go in the third period. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Passive pressure here from the Icemen. Easy break out of the zone for the Everblades. They'll get to center and play in deep. Kaiser will rim it around himself, trying to set up Nazarian. Puck bounces up into the air. Nazarian gets it back. A third attempt from Nazarian. Finally chaps it ahead for Voyer. Voyer for Hamilton. Still the Icemen in their own zone. Finally breaking it out, and it's Voyer over the blue line. Tries to step inside on LeBlanc. He knocks it into the corner, trying to keep the play moving. It is Hebig trying to clear it away for Florida. At the blue line, it's stolen by Jacksonville and held in. Nazarian playing it into the corner. LeBlanc knocks it free, and the Everblades will skate with it. It is Sissons, wing to wing for Hebig. Hebig dropping it back into his own end for LeBlanc, and the Everblades regroup with 13-14 to go in the third period. It's Colby Sissons in the neutral zone, shoveling it ahead. Bouncing puck comes free for the Everblades. On it there is Hebig, dropping it for Solo, one-timer, deflected wide on the play. Comes off the boards for Solo, back to the line for Hebig. Hebig just moves it to the far side wall for Pendenza. Pendenza gives it up. The Icemen trying to golf it out. They do. They've got numbers if they hustle. Smatula right up the middle. Good feed to the left. It's Wasey Rabbit looking for Gerdukas. Can't get the centering feed away. He ran out of real estate, and now it's the Everblades in transition. Possible 2-on-1. Solo, left wing side, forehand, and a score. Zach Solo gets the goal with 12:36 to go in the third period, and it's a 3-2 lead for the Everblades. Their third lead of the night. The Icemen have come back to tie each time in the first period and the second period. They'll need to do it again in the third period. Solo going coast to coast, went over the glove of Kyle Kaiser. That may be an unassisted goal. At 7:24 of the third period. And it is Zach Solo's first goal of the year. He spent most of the season up in the American Hockey League. They will give assists, actually, to Hebig and to Sol. And the Icemen must score to at least send this game to OT. Still plenty of time left, 12:23 to go. Jacksonville unable to clear out of their own zone. It's held in at the blue line. Logan Rowe around the wall. Jacksonville tries to clear again. Again, it is Florida holding it in. McKinnon with a big hit from behind. Could have been a boarding call, but it was not given, so the Icemen stay 5-on-5. Jacksonville now with possession. It is Brown 2-on-2 with McKinnon. McKinnon with a wrister well wide to the far post. Hustling for it is Lodermeyer, but the Everblades are first on it. They'll play it to center. Jacksonville back into the zone with McKinnon, only to have it stripped loose by Alex Kyle. Kyle in the neutral zone, playing it down low. First on the puck is Brendan Miller. Miller for Killens. He's got plenty of time and space to skate out of his zone. Feeding it for Voyer. Voyer tries to go wide on McCarron. Cannot do it. He is forced just to backhand it into the Everblade zone. Jacksonville getting a line change here. And the Everblades clear in. Jacksonville right back out. It is Nazarian poking it in. Voyer gives chase as Hildebrand knocks it loose. Voyer looks for the steal. He got a piece of it, but not enough to hold in. Bouncing puck. Now it goes the way of Jacksonville. A wrister from Kim that is blocked in front by Sissons. And it comes up high for the Everblades. It is Sissons, the defenseman, starting the rush. Gives it up. Hamilton up the right side. Here comes Nazarian. He's easily over the blue line. Looks for a trailer. Nazarian turns to his forehand. Throws it in front. It is knocked away by the Everblades. Winicky will skate to center ice. Trying to clear in. He will do so. Couple of men go down behind the play. Bradford slow to get up for the Icemen as Jacksonville plays it up the boards and away. Saraceno hustles for the puck. Can he get there first? Yes, he does. Centering pass. Oh, what a save by Hildebrand. Great play from Saraceno to Gignac, who put it on goal, but Hildebrand with a save of the game right there. And a penalty coming, and this is going to be against the Icemen. Hooking is the call. Nick Saraceno going to the box. Just seconds after Jake Hildebrand keeps the Everblades on top with a spectacular save on Brandon Gignac's attempt. And now the Icemen trailing by a goal and down a man on the ice as well. 10:33 to go in the third period. It's Florida 3, Jacksonville 2. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
The Icemen are shorthanded and trailing by a goal. Big penalty kill here for Jacksonville as the Everblades have possession. It is Solo to the blue line for LeBlanc. Left side, slapper from Hebig. And getting a piece of that was Miller. It really stung him on the ankles. Hebig gets it for Florida again. Miller is back up on his feet. He appears to be okay. It is Solo to the blue line. LeBlanc for Hebig, another one-timer. That whistles wide and it comes all the way off the wall into the Florida zone. Florida with possession. Behind his own net, Stefan LeBlanc, exactly the midway point of the third period. Florida leading 3-2, and they are on the power play. A big hit from Trevor Hamilton separates a man from the puck. Florida can't gain the zone. Loose at center, and the Everblades have it once more. Still a minute 14 to go on the power play for Florida. It is Solo over the blue line. Onside is Solo. He just gave the Everblades the lead just a couple of minutes ago. Winicky for the Everblades, trying to get it to the blue line. Finds Hebig. Pass is broken up by Jacksonville. Here they come. Lodermeyer with Bradford shorthanded. They're onside, but a poke check by Florida knocks it aside. Here comes Winicky, moving it to an open wing for LeBlanc. 49 seconds to go on the power play for the Everblades. The Everblades changing up, so they're in no hurry in their own zone. It is Sissons up the left wing side, trying to get away from Gerdukas. He'll drop it back for Powell. Then to the left side it is Pendenza. Pendenza with a clean entry into the zone. Alex Kyle feeds it into the corner. Pendenza looking for Kyle. It's knocked away, but the Everblades right back with it. Levko Koper tries to center. Miller got a piece of it for Jacksonville. Penalty coming. Is this on Jacksonville too? I'm not sure. Miller off the puck, bumping after Levko Koper. Is it going to be Miller going to the box again? And will the Icemen be down a couple of men? Well, maybe not. High sticking is the call. And this is going to be on Florida. It's a high stick on the Everblades, not on Jacksonville. 2 minutes for high sticking to Levko Koper. Really tough to tell who had touched the puck. I couldn't tell who touched the puck, resulting in that whistle from referee Logan Gruel. Either way, the Icemen now will get an opportunity at the power play after a very brief 4-on-4. Similar to the second period, there was almost the exact same situation. 4-on-4 for another 20 seconds, and then the Icemen will have the power play. Looking to tie this one up with 8:52 to go in the third period. Face-off is to the right side of Florida goaltender Jake Hildebrand, and Jacksonville collects it. It is Gignac at the blue line. He's forced to go all the way back to his own zone, just trying to bide some time for Nick Saraceno to come onto the ice. Jacksonville wants possession when they go on the power play. Here is Gignac through the neutral zone. Onside of the Icemen. It is now a power play for Jacksonville. Hamilton spins around one man, but it's broken up by Florida and played out to center ice. Jacksonville gets it right back. A minute 31 to go on the power play. Saraceno now loses it to Michael Neville. And a penalty coming up. Is this on Jacksonville? It will be on Jacksonville. Florida still with the puck. They'll play it into their own zone. Smart play by them to kill a bunch of time. Hildebrand heads for the bench. The longer that Florida goes without Jacksonville touching the puck, the longer they'll have a power play. Logan Rowe to an open side. There is your touch from Jacksonville. And the Icemen never were able to get anything on that power play. It'll be 4-on-4 for another minute and 8 seconds as Nick Saraceno goes into the box. So the Everblades will have an abbreviated power play in another 1:08. Perhaps Jacksonville can find a way to score 4-on-4 for the next minute 8. Face-off starts in their own zone, so they have to start by cleaning things up defensively here. Face-off is to the left of netminder Kyle Kaiser. 7:59 remaining in the third period. The Icemen needing to find a way to equalize. The Icemen, Eric Bradford, intentionally lost the draw to get it into the Everblade zone, and first on the puck is Alex Olivier Voyer. Voyer double team, tries to knock it free, but Berzola is able to strip it loose for Florida. He'll knock it off the end boards for Logan Rowe, and the Everblades start with a breakout from their own end. It is Hebig over the blue line for McCarron. McCarron has an opening. Shot is blocked. It comes up high for Jacksonville, trying to clear it away. They're unable to skate with it, and Florida gets it back. Long outlet pass, deflects up high for the Icemen. Florida gets it back, and it's going to be offside against the Everblades. 7:24 to go in the game. And we'll have a stoppage in play. 4-on-4 play for another 33 seconds. We'll take a break in the action. The Icemen are down by a goal. It's 3-2. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
Arlie Johnson with you for the final 7:24 of the third period. The Icemen trailing by a count of 3-2. They certainly wouldn't mind sending this one to overtime, but they need a late goal to do it. It's 4-on-4 hockey right now for another 30 seconds, and then it will be the Everblades on an abbreviated power play. The Icemen have the puck, however, and a long outlet pass finds Derek Lodermeyer into the offensive zone. Lodermeyer has it tapped away. Now it's the Everblades in transition. Solo, who has the go-ahead goal here. Penalty coming, and it's on the Everblades, slashing against Florida. And Logan Gruhl is now calling a whole bunch of penalties here. So this creates an interesting situation. Florida's going into the box. I don't think anybody really wants to go into the box yet. Is it going to be Ben Masella going in late? It will be. He's one of their better defensemen as well, and that was an off-the-puck slash by Masella, so a costly penalty. So let's set the scene with all these penalties. It's a power play again for Jacksonville. More importantly, although it's brief, it's a 4-on-3 power play, only for 14 seconds, but there's a lot of open ice out there for the Icemen for these 14 seconds. It will then be 4-on-4 for a little bit, but let's work on these few seconds here. Jacksonville does win the draw. It is Wasey Rabbit to the blue line for Riker Killens. He walks the line. Killens at the center point. Wrister right into the midsection of Hildebrand. He saw it all the way. Jacksonville wanted to try and get an opportunity on the 4-on-3. They did, but it was from distance with no traffic in front. And Hildebrand had little trouble with that one. Still 4-on-3 for another 2 seconds. The Everblades will get one man back, and then it will be 4-on-4 for another 53 seconds. Then the Icemen will be back on the power play after that. It'll be a 5-on-4 power play for roughly a minute, maybe a little less, as the Icemen keep it in the zone. Miller with a wrister right off the cage of Hildebrand. 4-on-4 play. Jacksonville with the puck. In the offensive zone, it is Rabbit trying to spin away from LeBlanc. LeBlanc kicks it away, but Miller holds it in. LeBlanc gets it back, and here comes Florida. It's Levko Koper up the left wing side with a wrister well over the crossbar. Comes up high all the way to center ice, and the Everblades with it there. 4-on-4 for another 25 seconds. Jacksonville will be on a power play after that as Hebig curls back into his own zone and starts the charge. Hebig is onside on the right wing, trying to go wide on Hamilton. He's got a lot of speed, Hebig does. Around the horn is Hebig, all the way to the blue line for Logan Rowe. Had it caught in his skates, gives it up to the Icemen. It is Hamilton in his own zone. Up ahead for Gignac, and the Icemen are back on the power play. It is Saraceno onto the ice, 5-on-4 for the Icemen. They've got the power play for 48 more seconds. Saraceno into the offensive zone. Right wing circle, plays it off the boards to Hamilton at the line. Hamilton to the bumper for Brown. Hamilton gets it back. Into the corner, it's Saraceno. Saraceno, cross ice for Gignac. Center point, it's Hamilton. Fans on the wrister, but he moves it free to Saraceno. 29 seconds on the power play. Forehand by Saraceno. Blocked by Berzola and cleared by Berzola. 21 seconds to go on the power play for the Icemen. One final rush here. 5:22 to go in the third period. Jacksonville down by a goal. It's Nazarian at center ice.
Nazarian just pokes it in deep in the Florida zone, but the Everblades are on it first. LeBlanc for Soul, and Soul will clear it out, and that will do it on the power play. 5:05 remains in the game. Teams are back at 5-on-5. We haven't seen that in a while as the Icemen deflect into the zone. Florida first on the puck. Sissons up the wall. Stepping in on the play is Gerdukas to hold it in, or it's Bradford rather. Bradford behind the net. Bradford curls away from a man. He'll drop it back down low. It is Lodermeyer on his forehand, trying to center. Nobody home. Comes back to the right wing corner for Bradford. Bradford for Lodermeyer again behind the net. Voyer is helping out. Lodermeyer gets some space, moves it to the circle, tries to get into the slot, pulls the trigger. Save is made. Rebound is covered up. That nearly went between the legs of Hildebrand, and Voyer would have been all over it had it squirted loose, but it stayed underneath Hildebrand, and the Icemen narrowly miss tying this game. 4:30 to go in the third period. It remains Florida 3, Jacksonville 2. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Ever wish we didn't have so many bank fees? Ouch!
We should get a free checking account at Community First. They even give you a cash bonus. Ouch!
Ever wish we had just bought a jar of honey instead of harvesting it?
Ow! Bad bee!
Have you heard the buzz? Community First is giving up to $200 cash bonuses when you open a free checking account with direct deposit. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. NCUA insured.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
We are set up for a wild finish here in downtown Jacksonville. The Icemen are trailing the Florida Everblades 3-2. There's exactly 4.5 minutes to go in the third period. The Icemen trailed 1-0 in the first period. They came back to equalize. They trailed 2-1 in the second period. They again came back to equalize. They now trail 3-2 in the third period. Can they equalize again? They will need to try and get a result and perhaps send this game to overtime. Faceoff is in the Everblade zone. Florida comes away with it. They'll skate up the middle and clear it, but it's going to be icing against the Everblades. An errant pass intended for Blake Winicky was out of his reach. The Icemen just missed tying this one up just before that break, as a wrist shot very nearly trickled through the pads of Jake Hildebrand. Alex Olivier Voyer was all alone on the doorstep, but it stayed underneath Hildebrand. I'm not sure if he thought that he had it, but he did. As the Icemen win this face-off this time, it is Riker Killens, the defenseman, steps in down low, trying to turn it away, looking for Saraceno. Back for Killens in the right wing corner, feeding it for Saraceno. Turnaround shot is blocked. Saraceno gets it right back, trying to spin away from McCarron. Soul looks to strip it away, but the Icemen hold on to it. At the blue line, it is Miller. Miller broke his stick on the clearing attempt. The Icemen still have the puck, however. At the blue line, it is Killens onside, loses the handle, and McCarron picks it up for the Everblades. He'll play it up the right wing side and back into the Icemen zone. 3:48 on the clock. The Icemen down 3-2. Trevor Hamilton for Jacksonville. D-to-D for Riker Killens. The Icemen waiting to complete a line change. They send out Mike Zmatula with Wasey Rabbit and Abbott Gerdukas. Jacksonville plays it into the Florida zone. The Everblades try to clear it right back out. It is a loose puck, and the Icemen have it. Rabbit plays it to the blue line. Michael Kim hustles to hold it in. Around the wall we go, all the way to the near side. Trevor Hamilton lets it go to the blue line for Zmatula. Zmatula around the wall. It's Rabbit behind the net. Wasey Rabbit leaving the puck for Gerdukas. Trying to go back to Rabbit. Knocked away by the Everblades, not cleared yet. High into the air. The Icemen get a piece of it. Still a bouncing puck, and the Everblades do sweep it away to neutral ice. We have exactly 3 minutes to go in the third period. Jacksonville down by 1. Nazarian tries to play in. He cannot get it to go, and the Everblades will knock it into the Jacksonville zone. It's Hamilton for Kim. Kim up ahead for Nazarian. He's onside with Bradford. Nazarian's shot is blocked. It goes behind the Everblade net. Logan Rowe taps it to an open wing for himself, and he'll skate out of his own zone. Rowe gets to center ice. Plays it into the Jacksonville end. The Icemen right back. It is Bradford over the blue line for Voyer. Voyer looking to go back for Bradford, but the Everblades are there to steal. Logan Rowe up the boards and again out to center ice.
2:20 to go in the third period now. We'll monitor Kyle Kaiser for when he heads to the bench in favor of a sixth skater. It's not here. Jacksonville plays it in deep. The Everblades have it in their own zone. Plenty of time for them. They'll move it up the left wing side, and Levko Koper deflects into the Icemen zone. Killens feeds it for Miller. Down to 2 minutes remaining in the game. It is Brown for Killens. Killens at center ice. He'll flip it into the zone. Kaiser still in net as the Icemen get the puck behind the net. There goes Kaiser. Sixth skater is now on for Jacksonville, looking to tie this game late. Bouncing puck. Jacksonville tries to pry it loose, and they do. Gignac for Brown. Miller plays it down low. It's Saraceno behind the Everblade net. Tries to stuff it in front. Comes up high to Miller. Top of the circle. Fakes the shot. Steps around a man. Moves it into the bumper. There's Matula with a drive. Oh, what a save! Hildebrand with the glove. Keeping it at 3-2 with 1:28 to go. Can't ask for a better opportunity, but Hildebrand denies Mike Matula. Still some time left here with 1:28 on the clock. Quality shot, quality save. And Jacksonville, I believe, is going to call a timeout here with 1:28 to go. Jacksonville has 7 shots in this period. Florida only has 4, but one of them was the go-ahead goal from Zach Solo. And he has the Everblades on top. So the Icemen looking for a dramatic come-from-behind effort here to at least send this one to overtime. Jason Christie has the whiteboard out, setting up a play which hopefully will connect and result in a tie hockey game. We'll set the scene for you as soon as this timeout is over. See who stays on the ice for Jacksonville. The faceoff will be to the right side of Jake Hildebrand, who's been great tonight for the Everblades. That's nothing new, though. He's one of the best in the league. Eric Bradford will take the draw for Jacksonville. Joining him up front, Nick Saraceno, Aaron Nazarian, and Mike Zmatula. At the blue line, it's Brandon Gignac as a 5th forward, along with Trevor Hamilton. Now Florida takes a timeout. This is interesting. Very rare that you see each team use a timeout at the same time, but that's what we have here. And I imagine that their head coach, Brad Ralph, just wanted to see the alignment that the Icemen set up. So now he wants to take his whiteboard out and show his troops how to defend what the Icemen are trying to do. Jason Christie doing the same thing. I'm curious if he's going to stick with the exact same play call or if he's going to try and mix things up a little bit now. I expect the same 6 skaters to stay on the ice for Jacksonville. Florida is done with their timeout. The Icemen coming onto the ice late. They do keep the same 6 on the ice. Kyle Kaiser is on the bench. The Icemen have pulled the goaltender for an extra skater, empty net behind them. The Icemen furiously looking to equalize late in the game. Draws to the right of Hildebrand. A rugby scrum for the puck. Florida comes away with it for the moment, trying to clear it. They cannot yet. Comes free to the Icemen. They have it at the line. Gignac for Saraceno. Spins away from a man. Taps it into the corner. It is Bradford behind the net. Nazarian around the wall. Can Hamilton get there? Yes, he does. For Zmatula at the half boards. Zmatula back to the line for Hamilton. Cross ice, it is Gignac. Walks in and fires and scores! And scores! It's 3-3. It was deflected in front. I believe it's going to be Aaron Nazarian's goal with 1:02 on the clock. 3-3 is your score. The Icemen have drawn even again. The officials are huddling up. I'm curious to see if it was deflected, first of all, and secondly, if it was deflected high by Nazarian. Will we have a replay? We might have a replay here. Hold the phone. No, they're just going straight up goal. They're going straight up goal. They are not going to go to the replay. The iPad was out briefly, but this goal is going to stand, and it's a 3-3 hockey game at the 18:58 mark of the third period. What a comeback from the Icemen tonight. Overcoming 3 separate deficits, and we are all square with 62 seconds on the clock. Jacksonville taps into the Florida zone. It's now the final minute of regulation. Everblades have it. Logan Rowe with an outlet pass, stolen by Jacksonville. Gerdukis for Rabbit. The Icemen aren't done yet. Rabbit in the right wing boards along the corner. Tries to turn away from Rowe. Lodermeyer is there to help out. Turnaround shot, saved by Hildebrand with a stick. Rebound around the boards, cleared away by the Everblades. Could be icing, foot race for the puck. Kim is hustling, and he wins the race by half a stride. So icing against Florida with 34.4 on the clock. The goal does go to Aaron Azarian. He knocked that puck out of midair. I'm telling you, it was right about crossbar high. I'm a little surprised that it wasn't replayed. I think it would have stood for the record, but it was close. What a tip from Aaron Azarian. And now the Icemen looking to perhaps take the lead. An offensive zone draw, bank shot. And Hildebrand had to be there at the short side post. More pressure from the Icemen. It is Bradford for Nazarian. Nazarian in the right wing corner, looking for Brown. Brown throws it right through the top of the blue paint, nobody at home, and the Everblades clear to center ice. 15 seconds to go in regulation. Jacksonville right back into the zone. It is LeBlanc behind his own net. 10 seconds to go in the third period. Logan Rowe up the left side, deflects into the Jacksonville end. 4 seconds to go. Kyle with a centering feed. Winicky, 2 seconds left. He will not get a shot away, and the Icemen will gladly head to overtime in this one. Getting a late goal from Aaron Nazarian. Nazarian's 21st goal of the season, leading the team. Assisted by Brandon Gignac and Trevor Hamilton at 18:58. And so the Icemen will go to overtime, where they have been brilliant this year in the extra session. Jacksonville is 11-3 in games decided in overtime this year, including 6 in a row that have gone the way of the Icemen. For Florida, 4-3 in overtime. If it happens to go to shootout, that's a different story for the Icemen. Jacksonville is 0-3 in shootouts. Florida is 3-2 in shootouts. The Icemen just defeated the Everblades in overtime a couple of Sundays ago, right here at the friendly confines. They've gotten themselves at least 1 point, but they need that bonus point against the first place Everblades. Teams will switch sides as you look at the game-tying goal from Aaron Azarian. Knocking that puck out of midair and dropping it straight down into the net. A perfect deflection from Aaron Azarian. Now can the Icemen complete the comeback in the extra session? 7 minutes in overtime in ECHL play. Different from the National Hockey League, where they have it at 5 minutes. The crowd is buzzing right now as the Icemen look for the victory. They'll start overtime with Mike Zmatula, Abbott Gerdukis, and Trevor Hamilton. Zmatula on the draw against John McCarron. And the Everblades start with the puck. Possession, such an integral part of overtime, and the Everblades have it, at least for the moment. It's Stefan LeBlanc with a saucer pass from McCarron through center ice. He's defended by Hamilton. Knocked away by Hamilton, but the Blades get it right back. It's Alex Kyle for Stefan LeBlanc, drifting back inside his own line. He'll leave the puck for Kyle. Kyle starts the rush. Kyle is over the blue line, going wide on his man. Rister is deflected away by Hamilton. It ends up over the glass and off the netting. So the clock stops, still in the opening seconds of overtime. Jacksonville changes up their threesome. Now to Michael Kim on defense, with Nick Saraceno and Brandon Gignac, the forwards. Draws to the right of Kyle Kaiser. Florida, for their part, keeps the same 3 on the ice. McCarron,
John McCarron, their captain, third in the league in scoring in the ECHL, 64 points. Alex Kyle also out there with Stefan LeBlanc. Gignac on the draw for the Icemen. Still waiting for the drop of the puck. Finally, it is down. It ends up right on net. Kaiser actually had to make a glove save right off the draw there. Gignac may have actually won that draw too well. Either that or McCarron kind of helped it along. Tough to say. Now the Everblades change up. They go to Zach Solo with Cameron Hebig and Logan Rowe. Faceoff remains to the right of Kaiser. And the Everblades pull this one away. Logan Rowe tries to take it away from Nick Saraceno. Saraceno takes the body. The Everblades take the puck, but they have to go back into their own zone to maintain possession. It is Solo in the neutral zone, curling back inside his own line. Up the left side, it is Cameron Hebig. Hebig turns up behind the back pass. It's stolen by the Icemen. Here's Saraceno by himself for the moment. Behind the Everblade net. Can he try and at least keep possession? It comes around the wall. The Icemen do get it back, and now it's Jacksonville's turn. In the neutral zone, it's Brandon Gignac. Drifting back into his own zone between the hash marks. He'll stop at the left wing side, wait for Solo to skate by, and now he'll start the charge. Gignac is onside. To the right for Kim. Gignac gets it back at the right wing circle. Cross ice it is Kim. Kim throws it in front. Save is made on a deflection. Nazarian got a piece of that one as well. The Icemen get it right back. Michael Kim at the blue line for Brown. Back for Kim, but he'll have to track it down in the neutral zone. 5.5 minutes to go in overtime. Lead pass for Brown. Brown at the blue line, offside, Jacksonville. Brown couldn't quite find the handle, and Nazarian ended up in ahead of the play on the left wing. 5:24 to go in overtime. It's 3-3. The Icemen scored to tie the game with just 1:02 remaining in regulation. Aaron Nazarian sent this game to OT with a beautiful deflection of a Brandon Gignac shot. Face off in the neutral zone. Florida has it. It is Masella by himself, defended by Killens. Masella turns, throws it to an open wing, and the Everblades are on it first. It's Miles Powell, defended by Killens. Powell spins to his forehand side, tries to cut into the high slot. Gets there, but he's defended now by Rabbit. Powell looking to move it back in front into the slot. A shot goes wide off the stick of Masella. Comes off the boards, back to the Everblades. It is Powell for Pendenza. Masella back for Pendenza. He fell down on the play. Can the Icemen capitalize? No. Can they get the puck even? No. It's Masella with a shot. That goes wide. Comes off the boards for Jacksonville. Trying to play it ahead is Bradford. Bradford shuffles it to center ice where the Everblades have it again. It's Pendenza for Powell. Onside are the Everblades. Powell in the high slot. Moves it to the left side for Berzola. Berzola to the right wing circle. He'll skate out to center ice, and the Everblades will regroup now. 4:23 to go in overtime. 3-3 game. Winicky for the Everblades. Cuts behind the Jacksonville net on his backhand. All the way to the blue line for Colby Sissons. Sissons just gets away from Bradford and stays onside. Centering feed, looking for the stick of Winicky. It wasn't there. Comes back to the neutral zone, and the Everblades still with it. Florida has had the edge in possession in overtime. As they skate up the right wing once more, it's Blake Winicky behind the Jacksonville net. Looking for a trailer. Winicky to the blue line. Keeping it onside, he'll drop it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc at the left circle. Rister goes wide. It comes off the boards for Jacksonville. They may have an opportunity, but they are at the end of a very long shift. They need some fresh legs on the ice. They'll get a couple of them as Wasey Rabbit feeds it for Trevor Hamilton. Hamilton through the neutral zone. He'll curl back as Rabbit now heads to the bench. So Jacksonville gets 3 fresh skaters on the ice. 3:24 to go in overtime. Hamilton in his own zone for the Icemen. Ahead for Zmatula. He's flying into the zone onside. Tries to go around McCarron. He'll take it behind the Everblade net. To the blue line for Hamilton. Hamilton for Lodermeyer on the ice. Dropping it back for Hamilton. Hamilton at the blue line. Moves it for Lodermeyer. Lodermeyer tries to curl away from LeBlanc. Lodermeyer spins away from him. Gives himself a little more space. Feeds it to the line for Hamilton. Hamilton will regroup. He'll start over at center ice. 2:53 to go in overtime. Hamilton for Gignac. He's paired with Nick Saraceno, and here comes Saraceno up the left wing. The Icemen are onside. Saraceno with a shot, blocked, rebound comes loose, and the Everblades have it, but they give it back up. Jacksonville collects it in the neutral zone. It is Hamilton for Gignac. Gignac through the neutral zone. Goes wide on a man, he carries it into the zone, beats another man wide, cuts to the net, power move, couldn't get the shot on goal. Kim with a wrister, just wide, it may have even grazed the short side post. It comes off the boards for Florida. Here comes Solo. Solo going wide on Brown, cuts to the forehand, he pokes it wide on the play. Comes off the boards for the Everblades. It is Hebig looking to center, broken up by Brown. Hebig gets it right back. Cameron Hebig to the blue line. It is Solo. Solo fakes the shot, moves into the high slot, cuts around a man, then has it poked away at the last moment by Brown. Furious action here in this overtime. Hebig at the right wing circle, behind the Jacksonville net, going around the horn and all the way to the blue line for Logan Rowe. Rowe for Solo. Solo has it tipped away. Can Saraceno get there? He does. He's over the blue line with Brown. Saraceno for Brown. Tapped away by the Everblades. They read that 2-on-1 pass. Jacksonville gets it back at their own blue line. 1:33 to go in overtime. The Icemen back into the zone, only to have it broken up by the Everblades. Lead pass up the left wing. Pendenza tries to spin away from Voyer. Drops it back for Sissons, and a one-timer is over the crossbar. Comes for Jacksonville behind the net. Here's Voyer. Has it knocked away by the Everblades. Voyer gets it back, only to lose it to Powell. Powell with a forehand, saved by Kaiser. Powell gets it back. Powell at the left wing circle. All the way to the blue line is Powell, feeding Pendenza. Pendenza in the high slot, trying to go wide on Killens. He'll turn on him to the blue line. Final minute of overtime now. Pendenza for Powell. Back for Pendenza again. Pendenza gets away from a man, tries to center. Pendenza keeps it behind the net. Centering pass tapped away by Jacksonville. Poked into the zone by Nazarian. Goes all the way to the goaltender, Hildebrand. Florida with it, 38 seconds on the clock. It's Sissons. Has it knocked away at center ice. It is Gerdukis looking for Bradford. The Icemen into the zone offensively. 29 seconds to go in overtime. Gerdukis tries to strip the puck loose. Got it free for Bradford. Out to center ice we go. Jacksonville with the puck. One final rush in overtime. Hopefully the Icemen will have it. It's Bradford. Over the blue line, the Icemen are onside. 10 seconds left. Bradford centering pass, tapped away by the Everblades. It comes loose for Michael Neville. 5 seconds to go in overtime. Neville, 3 seconds left. Offside, Florida, with 0.8 seconds on the clock. A neutral zone face-off. And the Icemen, for the first time in a long, long time, are going to be getting ready for a shootout. A shootout win will do just as well for the Icemen as a regulation or an overtime win tonight. As they drop the puck at center ice, overtime has expired, and we go to a shootout. The Icemen have only been in 3 shootouts all season long. They have lost all 3 of them. The last one was March 11th. It's been a long time. That was a memorable game. That was a 0-0 game all the way to a shootout between the Icemen and Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Greenville ultimately won that shootout 1-0. So it's been about 2.5 months since the Icemen have had a shootout. And we'll see what Jacksonville can do with the puck at the center ice faceoff dot. 3 rounds of penalty shots each. If one team has the lead after those 3 rounds, they will be the winner. If it's still tied after 3 rounds, we'll go to individual rounds of 1 until we have a winner. The Icemen do have a couple of players in uniform tonight that they did not have for their previous shootouts, including the man who's going to go first. That's Brandon Gignac for the Icemen. Gignac's got plenty of moves. He is a left-handed shot. The Icemen will shoot first. Here is the home team, trying to give the Icemen an early 1-0 lead in the shootout. Gignac coming in on the right wing side. Forehand, off the post and out. Tried a change up on Hildebrand. He beat him. Hildebrand takes his glove off and rubs the post to his left.
because he knows he got lucky there. Blake Winicky now comes on for Florida. Moving in on Kyle Kaiser. Winicky also comes in on the right wing side. He's a left-handed shot, forehand, and he popped it wide on the play. So he stays scoreless through one round of the shootout. Who is next for Jacksonville? It's going to be Nick Saraceno climbing over the boards for the Icemen. He is also a lefty. He gets the go-ahead from referee Logan Gruel. Here comes Saraceno, again down the right wing side. Saraceno, forehand, score! Nick Saraceno has put the Icemen on top, 1-0 in this second round of the shootout. So Florida now comes in looking to equalize with Cameron Hebig, a very talented offensive player. Hebig is a right-handed shot. He comes moving down on the left wing side with tons of speed. Then he stops, moves to the forehand, denied by Kaiser. Kaiser stuck with him all the way. And so now the Icemen have an opportunity to put this game away. Stepping onto the ice for Jacksonville is number 19, Eric Bradford. Bradford for the win for the Icemen. Bradford, backhander, cannot get it away. He lost the handle moving in on Hildebrand. So it stays 1-0 Jacksonville. Florida will send out Zach Solo. If Kyle Kaiser makes the save, the Icemen will have a dramatic come-from-behind victory tonight when they needed it the most. Here's Solo. He's a right-handed shot in on Kaiser. Save! Kaiser! Kaiser! And the Icemen have won! Kaiser got just enough! And Jacksonville, in dramatic fashion, has defeated the Florida Everblades tonight in a shootout. It's 4-3, Jacksonville. The first shootout win of the season for Jacksonville, and Kyle Kaiser saves all 3 shots en route to a 4-3 victory for Jacksonville in a game they had to have, and they got it. A game-tying goal from Aaron Nazarian with 1:02 left in the game. And then the shootout goal from Nick Saraceno in round 2 of the shootout. And the Icemen join at center ice, sticks up high for their fans. Plenty of taps on the top of Kyle Kaiser's helmet as he gets the victory. What an effort from Kaiser, especially on that last shot from Zach Solo, as the Icemen scratch and claw their way to a remarkable 4-3 shootout victory and stay very much in the thick of things in the Eastern Conference playoff race. We'll bring you down to ice level to your PA announcer Joe Massa in just a moment for your 3 stars of the game. Plenty to choose from this one, as the Icemen, in a game that they just had to have, a loss here tonight would have been very damaging. But they do come away with a goal with 1:02 left in regulation, and then their first shootout victory of the year, led by 3 saves from Kyle Kaiser in the extra session. And the only goal of that shootout belonged to Nick Saraceno in round 2 of the shootout. Here are your 3 stars from Joe Massa.
Number 3 star from Florida, number 39, Cameron Hebig. Your number 2 star from your Jacksonville Icemen, he scored a goal, number 9, Mike Smatula. And your number 1 star, also from your Icemen, it's a shootout game winner, number 13, Nick Saraceno. Alrighty, Iceman fans, you know what time it is. 9 lucky winners will be chosen off the targets. It's time to chuck those pucks.
So your number one star with a shootout game-winning goal belongs to Nick Saraceno. Plenty they could have chosen from today for the Icemen. Really a balanced offensive attack for Jacksonville. To me, you've got to give props to Aaron Nazarian for the game-tying goal with just 1:02 left in the game. That deflection of Brandon Gignac shot was an absolute thing of beauty, knocking it down from roughly crossbar high, straight down to ice level, getting it by Jake Hildebrand to tie this game. And really the resolve of the Icemen as a team. They trailed by a goal in the first period and tied it. They trailed by a goal in the second period and tied it. They trailed by a goal in the third period, again, tied it very late. And after a thrilling overtime, which saw nobody score despite the opportunities, the Icemen finally, for the first time all year, get themselves a shootout victory, winning the shootout 1-0. Nick Saraceno, the only goal of the shootout, and Kyle Kaiser was brilliant, saving 3 shots in that shootout. That third one especially from Zach Solo. He's got some serious moves. Kaiser stuck with him and got just enough as it glanced off of his leg and trickled just wide of the far post. And that has the Icemen winning this one by a final count of 4-3 in a shootout. With the victory, Jacksonville now 32 wins, 27 losses, 3 overtime losses, 3 shootout losses. The Icemen are up to 70 points in the standings. Where that puts Jacksonville, it also puts the Icemen at a win percentage of .538. The Icemen still in 6th place for now, but remember, they have to get up to 4th place in their final half-dozen games, but they are very much within striking distance. They are .001 behind the South Carolina Stingrays. Their win percentage is .539. The Icemen actually have 1 more point in the standings than the Stingrays at the moment. With tonight's win, the Icemen are now only 2 points behind the Orlando Solar Bears in the standings. Jacksonville is now .025 behind Orlando. And that being said, don't forget, tomorrow night, right back here at the Publix rink, Jacksonville hosting Orlando. A regulation win tomorrow for the Icemen, and you could be right back in the thick of things against the South Carolina Stingrays and Orlando Solar Bears. One of those 3 teams is going to make the playoffs. Most likely 2 of them will be out, assuming that the Indy Fuel hang on in 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. The Icemen will have to have some things break their way, but tonight it certainly did break their way, and I would also argue that they earned those breaks as the Icemen stuck with it really throughout the contest. They were the better team tonight against Florida, despite the fact that they never led in regulation play. I still thought that Jacksonville carried the edge in play for the majority of those 60 minutes, and they got the result that I think that they were deserving of. Finally waiting till a shootout to get it, but they did get it. 4-3 again, your final score. So tonight's victory makes tomorrow night's game hosting the Orlando Solar Bears all the more important, as Jacksonville can move within a tie of the Solar Bears, at least from a point standpoint tomorrow. If Jacksonville wins in regulation tomorrow, they will be even with Orlando with 72 points on the season. They would still be behind Orlando by just a touch in win percentage, but they would be right in the middle of everything if they can find a way to win tomorrow evening. That's going to do it for this broadcast, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy this one, you are clearly not an Iceman fan or a hockey fan, because this one had everything, including a dramatic come-from-behind victory for the Icemen. Your final score again in a shootout, Jacksonville 4, Florida 3. I want to thank Gemstone Media. Thank you to our off-ice crew. And, of course, the man inside the bubble, Alex Reed, my broadcast partner who cannot join us for this pandemic season. We'll get you back next time, Reader. We'll be with you again tomorrow evening as the Icemen have yet another vital game hosting the Orlando Solar Bears. Puck drop will be just after 7 o'clock. We certainly hope to see you there. If not, we'll have you here on the airwaves on flowhockey.tv. For everybody else involved, this is Arlie Johnson saying good night. We'll catch you again tomorrow evening. Everybody be safe out there.